Well, it's a very interesting week 15 here. Very competitive early games slating right now in the late games. The Bills looking every bit of an AFC contender. The Eagles taking care of business in the Battle of the Keystone State. The Colts trying to upset the Broncos a mile high, and the Chargers here on these late slate of games as it's another red zone version of fucking Mizzle. Momentarily, but in the meantime, it is we say hello on this third Sunday in the last month of still 10-7 in Mile High. Wild card hopes alive. As right now, the Broncos are spawning on one of those. As good afternoon, Chris and Mizzle here. I mean, Chris and Dove here with you. I don't have braids. I'm shiny like Chris is, but right now,
if we had braids, there'd be something wrong.
In midfield. Yeah, I don't know how you braid bald spots, but nonetheless, welcome here to week 15 of Talking Ish with Dub, Chris and Mizzle. Of course, when you want your team not in a sense to take, but try to keep your draft spot, of course, they decide to screw everything and win a game, and that was the case with Chris's Cowboys today, as the Cowboys did win over the Panthers.
Dude, I'll tell you,
much to the joy of my broadcast colleague, Mr. Vera.
Man, don't get me started on my Cowboys, fuckers. But to all the people that are watching this right now and think Cooper Rush is a good quarterback, y'all are idiots. Just calling it as I see it.
They really think he's that good?
And there's some Cowboy fans that because I follow a lot of different stuff on Facebook. There's some Cowboy fans that are like, Cooper Rush is better than Dak. I'm like, oh my God. You guys are tell me you're football stupid without telling me you're football stupid.
Amon-Ra St. Brown on 4th and 4 just converts for the Lions, and they are deep in the Bills' territory. Nearing the 5.5 mark to go here in the first half. As
coughed up.
Lions are.
Sean White just fumbled the football back to the Chargers on 3rd and 1. Coughed up the football. So it is 17-10. What's that?
Is Bucky Irving hurt for the Buccaneers?
I don't know, because Sean White is usually not the go-to guy, but he just coughed up the ball, and it is now Chargers ball on their own 48.
And it seems like the Bills' plan is to make Jared Goff beat them with his arm, because they're not going to let Sonic and Knuckles get loose here in the run game. And so far,
that doesn't surprise me.
But also,
look, if you want to beat Detroit, that is a great plan, because if you take away the run game from Detroit sets up a lot of what they do off the run, and if you can't run the ball, you're in trouble. That's just honest. And Goff, Derek has said plenty of times, and he's a huge Lions fan. He says the biggest problem with his Lions is Goff. And I'm beginning to think that he might be right.
Well, it's almost like, which version are you going to get? Because, lately he's been the very good Jared Goff. But there have been times where, we go back to it earlier this season. And good evening to you, Catholic Biker Queen. As I'm sure you're watching your beloved Steelers right now play the Eagles in Philadelphia. And Goff, I don't know how he did not get sacked. He's going to take off and run, and he might have the first down, and he does have the first down on a 3rd and 10.
So let's be honest. Goff had, what was it, last week or the week before? He had 5 picks.
It was the Sunday night game against the Texans, to which they should have lost that game, but somehow the Lions
wound up winning. Yes. But that's what I'm saying. So you watch Jared Goff, and he is not the type of quarterback that you're going to sit there and say, game in and game out, this is the guy that is going to take us to the Super Bowl. This is the guy where there's some games where you're like, oh, this is the guy's taking us to the Super Bowl. And then you watch others where it's like, what the hell are we watching? And he's on my fantasy team. So I watched that. And I'm one of the guys that are like, what just happened? Because those 5 picks killed me and actually lost me the game by 10 points.
Mm-hmm. Greetings, Mizzle. And same to you, birthday twin, as myself and Catholic Biker Queen share the same born day. Along with
Happy belated, my brother.
Thank you, sir. And along with sharing it with the great Francis Albert Sinatra, Bob Barker. And I just learned I also share the same born day with the one and only Miss Sheila E. And big man with football! Big man scores!
Who scored?
An offensive lineman for the Lions. Oh, it's Skipper.
Skipper.
And Skipper the tackle. Big man with football scores.
Was that a pass play or run play?
Pass play.
I'll tell you what, man. Ben Johnson uses his offensive linemen more than damn near anybody I know. Is a flea flicker?
No, it was a fake to Gibbs. He rolls out into the flat. Goff hits him, and big man finds the island of end zone. Skipper with the catch. And the Lions are back in it.
21-14.
Extra point is good.
Nice. So we got a first down on a penalty with the Chargers. And a little bounce outside. Oh, got about a yard. Nope. Gave them the same. So second down and 10.
So
yeah,
he was wide open, Mizzle. He was definitely the great play fake by Goff to Gibbs on that play. But some breaking news right now, folks. Right now, this came in from Ian Rappaport. X-rays were negative on the injury to Patrick Mahomes, but he has been listed.
Day to day.
It's a high ankle sprain, and he is week to week.
Remember, he played with a high ankle sprain last year and took him to the damn Super Bowl with that high ankle sprain.
Don't remind me.
Yeah, I know. It's against your team, so my bad.
Which, by the way, Chris, go ahead and have some water and Coca-Cola and some whiskey and some Cool Ranch Doritos and make some room on the couch. I'm coming in.
Whenever you're ready, brother. You know you're always welcome.
I'm coming in after the debacle in the rain this past Thursday took place. With
dude, man, don't get me started. Don't get me started because I thought for sure that was your bounce back game.
Well, I mean,
come on, you get your linebacker back. You got some players coming back, and I'm like, this is their bounce back game. This is when they're going to show the Rams who's boss. And I watched that game with my mouth open damn near the whole game going, what the hell just happened?
And then to make matters worse, Devondre Campbell wants to take his ball and go home.
Yeah, what's up with that? Refusing to go in. I've never seen that. Never seen that from a player.
Well, he should have known. Well, he should have known that he was only keeping the warm spot for Dre Greenlaw until he got back. And he knew that when he signed his one-year deal. But the Niners are trying to suspend him because, again, don't cut him because he should not get rewarded just in case he gets a team to take a flyer on him. No. You if that's the case, you keep him out of games. You don't want to play, you don't want to go in, okay, cool, then you're not going in. Ooh, smart with another catch. This kid is something else. For Skipper? Good old Skipper. Yes.
And this is a nice
That's
out
true
route by
too.
Smart. Nice out route by Smart.
And he got traded into purgatory called the Carolina Panthers. That he did, Mizzle. Deontay Johnson, when he was with the Steelers, he refused to go in, and thus he is in purgatory hell with the Panthers.
Well, you know what? If that's what happens, that's what happens. First down. Oh, look at that. Is that a first down? Yep, first down for the Cardinals. So, I got to say it on the show, and I hope he's watching. But our good old friend Mark.
Oh, he's got a man open. It's Keon Coleman inside the 10. But there's a flag down.
It's coming back. Holding.
Yeah, it's at the cheating. That's some cheating.
Murray's back. Pass, first down. First down to the 40. Flag down, though. Let's see if this one's coming back. Let's see what they're talking about with this one. We got pass interference offense.
It's roughing the passer on the line, so that big pass play to
they're gonna add 15 to that.
Quan Alexander called for the penalty.
And we got pass interference on the offense. Wow, okay.
That is definitely around the passer. Keon Coleman, the rookie from Florida State, back and makes a fantastic catch on a dart of a throw by Josh Allen. And the Bills first and goal at the 3-yard line. It's Shakir, it's Coleman. It's Cook in the backfield, James Cook inside the 2. And it'll be stopped there.
Kyler Murray to the rookie, Harrison Jr., and another flag down. What the heck? Only 1:01 to go in the first half. Let's see what the call is. Hold on. This is the Cardinals. We'll see what the call is on this play. Whitecap is looking to one of his referees for the call. I don't know. Looks like it's going to go against the Patriots.
2-minute warning.
That way.
In Detroit.
Come on.
Bills on the doorstep trying to go up 14. Well, he has certainly made a case the last 2 weeks to be in the top of MVP, that's for sure.
Holding on defense against the New England Patriots. First down. What's the call? Let's see. It's going to be second down. So first down and goal. Or first down to go. Man, I'll tell you. This weekend has been crazy. And next weekend we start Saturday games.
Yes. Well, actually, in 2 weeks, 10 days, we have Wednesday football on Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas.
On Netflix.
Yep. Oh, damn. Kyler Murray just got sacked. However, there's a flag down. And it looks like it's going to go against the Cardinals. What we got? Holding Cardinals. So it looks like it's not going to matter.
So here are the scores during the late games. It is the Colts 10, Broncos 7, under 3 to go first half, nearing a minute to go in the desert. Cardinals 10, Patriots 3. And we just mentioned here, Lions trailing the Bills 21-14, but the Bills knocking on the door at the 2-minute warning. Buccaneers and Chargers in Inglewood. Buccaneers have the ball, 3.5 to go, but the Chargers are up 17-10 and right now in control. Eagles up 17-3 over the Steelers in the battle of the Keystone State. Earlier today, as mentioned, yes, a high ankle sprain for Patrick Mahomes. X-ray is negative, but the Chiefs do get the win over the Browns, 21-7. Lamar Jackson throws for 5 TDs. Ravens go to 9-5, so that is officially a winning season for the Ravens. They beat the East Rutherford Giants 35-14. Giants are now 2-12 of the season. And Aaron Rodgers had a throwback moment as Rodgers and Adams actually had a very good connection today as 3 TDs for Aaron Rodgers as the Jets, and I'm sure Jets fans are mad. They get their win, fourth of the year over the Jaguars.
But interestingly enough, their defense looked like crap against a backup.
Yeah. Mac Jones threw for 294, 2 TDs, 2 INTs. Brian Thomas Jr. 10 catches for $105, and Bills at the 2-yard line. Allen throwing, caught at the 1-yard line by Curtis Samuel. Sets up 3rd and goal. Devontae Adams.
Whoa.
9 catches for $198 and 2 TDs. Jets 4-10. Jaguars 3-11 on
Is that
the
Connor?
year.
Hold on. We just got a very good catch and run by the back for the Cardinals. Just took it for a first down. It was 1st and 20. It was a little bubble screen that he took for 25 for a first down. So now they're just outside of the red zone. Arizona Cardinals with 36 seconds to go. Another pass. Incomplete. First down, so 2nd down and 10 with 32 to go on the clock. They're in field goal range.
As mentioned earlier, Chris's beloved Arlington Cowboys, much to the chagrin of Chris, beat the Panthers 30-14. Cowboys go to 6-8. 3 touchdown passes for Cooper Rush, but Rico Dowdle ran for 149 yards as he's the last few weeks has been running the ball a lot better for the Cowboys.
This is his 3rd game over 100 yards.
Yes. The Saints went for 2 and came up a point short, even though the Commanders had a 17-7 lead, but they had to sweat it out. And we got a flag on the play in Detroit before the snap.
Nope, Connor. 4 yards, 3 yards, 3 yards. 3rd down and 25 seconds. 3rd down and give me the yardage. What's the yardage? 3rd down, and it looks like 3rd down and 6. Might be 3rd down and 7.
That will back him up 5 yards on the 3rd and goal.
3rd down and 6 to go with 25 seconds on the clock. Arizona's got 2 timeouts in the red zone.
Lions would love to keep the Bills.
Oh, they want to a field goal, yeah.
But the Bills do get the ball to start the second half. They deferred and won the coin toss.
Touchdown, Arizona. Or did he drop it? Nope, he dropped it. Oh, man. Put it right in his hands, right in his bread basket, and he dropped it.
3rd and goal.
Nice coverage by Gonzalez. Knocked it right out of his hands.
Allen rolling out to his right, throwing. Tipped, knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Matt
4th down.
And Branch knocked away, and yes, will now be 4th and goal. But yes, earlier, the Commanders officially, the Commanders will have a winning season. They get their 9th win of the year. They're now 9-5 on the year. Saints are 5-9. Jaden Daniels threw for 2 TDs. Also was a leading record with 66 yards for the Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 7 catches, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Commanders keeping their playoff hopes alive with their 9th win of the year, beating the Saints 20-19. And we got a break in Detroit. And again, as mentioned in Philadelphia, it is inside the 20-yard line. In the gun is the Steelers trying to get back in this game on 2nd down and 9.
So, a update. Cardinals just kicked a field goal to make it 13-7.
And looks like
and Arizona.
Wilson just ran with the ball, and they're going to give him.
Mike Evans just got the first down for Tampa Bay.
3rd and 1, the yard short. But again, Pittsburgh.
Nice catch.
Ball. Russ sneaks first down. So the Steelers.
So what's the one thing? What's the one thing that impressed you the most
battle
today?
of the Keystone State.
What's the one thing that impressed you today, Dub?
Uh, so far, just the consistency and just the continued great play of Joe Burrow. I think any other year he would be an MVP candidate, but because the Bengals overall are not doing so well, it's been taken away from what he is. It's taken away from what has been a very good season throwing the football for Joe Burrow. To which the Bengals did beat the Titans today 37-27, and Joe Burrow again this time threw for 3 more touchdowns, threw for 271 yards. Jamar Chase 9 catches, 94 yards. Bengals go to 6-8, Titans 3-11. But I mean, I've just been impressed by Burrow's play this year. Like I said, with his numbers, any other year he's right there in MVP talks with Josh Allen and Saquon Barkley.
Ooh.
Fake. Wilson underneath pass caught. DeJean with a great tackle on Jefferson, who made the catch. It's 3rd and goal. Now the question
So
is
Baker just took the ball for the first down. Ooh, man. My boy took off.
3rd and goal. Ball at the 9. Warren the lone back next to Russell. Play clock for 2. Russell looking, throwing back of the end zone. Caught by Freiermuth for the touchdown. And I don't know how he held on to that as 2 defenders were trying to rough it away from him. But Pat Freiermuth holds on.
Oh.
The Steelers are back in it.
Dude, the rookie for the rookie Hart for the Chargers just dropped a pick right in his hands, hit him right in the hands.
C.J. Gardner-Johnson was trying to take it away from Freiermuth. Nope, it's mine. And the Steelers are right back in it.
Oh man, great defensive play by Mike Evans. Keep that out of his hands.
Chris Boswell hit the upright and it doinked in anyway for the extra point. It's good.
So is it 14-17-10
Philadelphia.
17-10? And we still got 17-10 right now with Chargers up, but the Mike Evans just had a great defensive play.
Oh yeah, knocks the play away. Yeah.
If he didn't knock that ball away, man, that's a pick.
That's great awareness by Mike Evans.
Great awareness. Let me move over and see what's going on with this Colts-Denver game. Colts are in the red zone. 22 seconds to go in the first half. Denver is down 7-10. And if they could hold them to a field goal here, that'd help them going into halftime.
Colts inside the 30. Boy, that kid's got a strong arm.
Who? Wilson?
Richardson for the Colts.
Oh, Richardson's got a friggin' cannon. Oh, he just got sacked, though.
Can't do
Richardson
that.
just got sacked.
Cannot do that.
Looks like timeout was taken by Indianapolis. 17 seconds to go. 3rd down.
Well, here's some interesting. We have the cart out in Detroit.
For who?
Dorsey for the Lions is on the cart. 24 yards for the Bills to make it a 24-14 game. Oh, he missed the kick. And the Lions have 1 timeout.
What's the time left on the clock?
1 minute and...
Oof.
In the dome, 24 yards, and he misses it wide right. A minute 43
Third
in the
down.
first half. One
Third
timeout
down.
for the Lions.
Third down to go right here. Richardson delivers a pass. Touchdown. Oh, no. Knocked it away. Fourth down and 15. Flag down. Hold on. We got a flag down.
13-3 at the half. Cardinals lead the Patriots.
Okay, hold on. We got a wide receiver down for the Colts. I'm not sure how he got hurt though. He doesn't look like.
Sam Laporta first down inside the 45. And the Lions appear to be going no huddle. 90 seconds to go. Ball at the 42-yard line. 22-yard gain by Laporta.
I will say this until I'm blue in the face. How does a cornerback hit a wide receiver and not wrap him up? You just dropped your shoulder into Mike Evans. Mike Evans just laughed at you like you were a fool.
Mizzle, I don't know how he missed that kick. Your guess is as good as mine, buddy. Lions on the
Laces
move.
out.
Ray Finkel. Ball at the 48-yard line. Goff to throw over the middle, wide open. St. Brown inside the 35 of the 34-yard line, first down. And the Lions have still not used their timeout yet. Clock ticking, a minute 3 to go here in the first half. And the Lions have a chance to, at worst, be down 4, perhaps possibly tie the game. 6 catches, 77 yards for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Goff looking, throwing, pass. And that's a good incomplete pass because Gibbs had nowhere to go.
Oh, where's that? That should be intentional grounding. There's nobody in the area. And he was in the tackle box. No call. Okay.
No call.
Let's see if Mayfield got outside the tackle box on this. He takes it, oh yeah, he's outside the tackle box.
Gibbs in the backfield. 51 seconds, Lions still have one timeout. Goff caught. Oh, knocked away, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown did not do a football move after the attempted catch, incomplete. 46 seconds. And Johnson with a nice hit on Amon-Ra St. Brown to knock the ball away. Good play.
Go back over to DirecTV. I might have to watch the end of this half. Let's see what's going on.
St. Brown and the
Hold
Lions.
on 2 seconds. Hold on 2 seconds. I got to turn the power back up.
Back to throw. Open, dropped. He had Amon-Ra St. Brown that hit him in the wrong spot, right on the hands. Incomplete, fourth down.
All right. I'm a little ahead of you. They're getting ready to kick the field goal. Missed it. It would have been 17. He missed it.
Wow. So back-to-back missed kicks here in Detroit.
Wow. He yanked that too.
Oh yeah, that's a Finkel.
Yep.
That is.
Did you see how did you see how he was holding the ball though? It was slightly leaned to the right.
Yeah. And now the Bills have 2 timeouts, and they have a shot to perhaps get another field goal attempt.
Tell you, man, this Sunday has been interesting. 36 seconds to go.
Interesting indeed.
Now here we go. I'll tell you, biggest surprise to me today was that the Jets couldn't just put away the. There he goes. Josh Allen throws it away. They couldn't put away the Jags with an easy game. It should have been because, I mean, the Jags are playing with their backup quarterback.
Mac Jones, yes.
And Mac Jones was showing who he was today. Flag down on this play.
He showed some potential, for sure.
Well, I mean, Mac Jones is good enough to be a starter. I'm surprised that he is a backup right now. And I think he's planning to show that he's a starter. And I don't know how long his contract is with the Jags, but, you know, some team might be looking at him as a starter this year. Or for next year, excuse me. See, what are they calling? Looks like they're going to call intentional grounding on Josh Allen because of where he threw the ball in the tackle box. There is nobody there. Nobody there. And Campbell was friggin' like nobody's business yelling. Yep, called it intentional grounding. So 10-second runoff. So we're going to go from 31 seconds to 21 seconds. And it's going to be second down and 25, if I'm not mistaken. Second down and 21. So backed them up to their 31-yard line. And Detroit, come on, let's see what they do defensively. Josh Allen hits a quick slant.
Mizzle is going in on both kickers.
Kincaid took the quick slant. He's got third down and what I think is going to wind up being 10. 12 seconds to go on the clock. Third down and 7.
Kincaid.
14 yards on this pass play. Just a quick slant. Again, all he did was take the linebacker, make him turn his shoulders, and then took it back inside. That was a good play. Like it. Understanding how to play the defender. Had him turn around and then just cut right back underneath of him. Tired of telling wide receivers how easy that is. Just get them to turn the wrong way. You know where you're going. Bend your route.
Well, that's why you're coaching wide receivers, my friend.
Yep. Oh, first down. Is that a first down? Yep, they're going to give him the first down. 7 seconds to go. Oh, that was a first down.
Colts up 13-7 Broncos at the half.
Got a knee down, but he doesn't get touched until there. That's a first down. That is a first down. Talking about taking a defender head over heels.
Literally and figuratively.
They got 8 seconds to go. So this is dude, are you telling me you're only rushing one? You're rushing one player. Yeah, you're rushing one. No good. 2 seconds to go. And here we go. Oh, right outside of his reach. So we got third down, second down and 10 with 2 seconds to go. This is going to be a Hail Mary. Not even going to bring in the kicker. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no, reset. And here we go. Second down with 2 seconds to go. You've got 2 guys sitting in the end zone. They're rushing. Detroit's rushing 3 this time instead of rushing 1. Oh, short play, halftime. Ooh, little exchange on the sidelines. So it's going to be an interesting second half, man, for a lot of these games. Detroit's down by 7 going into the halftime. You've got the Cardinals up by 4 at halftime. A lot of second halves are going to be interesting coming back. Looks like Dub is taking a timeout with
No,
whatever he's got going on there. Yeah. Well, I
it's
just saw
changing shirts.
the video.
Changing
Ah,
shirts because I'm a little bit hot. Right now, the Steelers have the ball, but they just took a sack. Can't do that as they're trying to cut into this 17-10 lead that the Eagles have. With 48
dude,
seconds to go, they have no timeouts.
Buffalo,
Third and 20.
326 total yards in the first half.
Yeah, that's why they're up 7 right now, and they do get the ball to start the second half. So we'll go from there.
I think they were trying to do a twofer, 2 scores for one going into before the halftime. So it was an interesting development. So is I take it Eagles and the Steelers are after halftime. They're in the third quarter.
No, 48 seconds to go to the half, third and 20. Pass caught by Austin, and looks like they're in field goal range for Chris Boswell. Again, no timeouts for the Steelers, and now here comes the field goal unit rushing on. And I think the Eagles just called a timeout with 41 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, they want to kick off. They want to see if they can put some more points on the board before the halftime.
All right, so one game we really want to try to pay attention to is the Colts and the Broncos for this reason. If the Broncos should come back and beat the Colts, it would give the Texans their second consecutive AFC South Division title, which they won today by beating the Dolphins 20-12 to put their record at 9-5. But specifically, if the Colts lose to the Broncos, the Texans will once again be champions of the AFC South. This is a full
Help me out with
background.
something before you go any further. I'll let the kick go first. We'll see what happens with the kick.
Boswell, a strong leg, has been doing it for a long time.
And then I'm gonna ask you a question because I watched the Texans game, and I still want to know how they held one of the best wide receivers to practically nothing in that game.
Kick is good. Steelers get within 4. It is 17-13 in Philadelphia. Great job by the snapper or the holder to reset the punt for or reset the ball for Boswell to kick. If you're making reference to well, normally if Joe Mixon's your leading receiver, that's normally a problem. As
That's a big problem.
as Nico Collins had 4 catches. Now, here's the kicker about this. Nico Collins 4 catches for 17 yards, but 2 of those catches were touchdowns.
Yeah, but the one that I'm talking about, and hold on, let me see. Bear with me for 2. I'm going to check out the fantasy right here. Tariq is telling me something right there. When you can hold him for 2 catches for 36 yards, man, you're doing something. And you shut him down. Basically, you're shutting down Miami's offense. And if I'm not mistaken, they had an injured wide receiver too. So I think Waddle wound up being hurt for not Waddle. Sorry, who's their other receiver? Number 17.
Mason, life will go on. If he wins, he wins. Good for him. Things happen. It's called fantasy football for a reason. It's hit or
Exactly.
miss. So
I
If
forgot
he
to check
wins,
my score, man. I don't even know what my score is right now because I was favored to beat the guy I was playing. And
if he wins, good for him. Not gonna. Hurts takes a sack. That's the joy of fantasies because exactly of what you just said. The out of nowhere people that do things like that. That's why it happens.
dude, and the thing about it is, fantasy is that way because you don't know who's going to step up.
Yeah.
Game in and game out, and that's part of the fun of watching and playing
I can't
fantasy is
help.
not knowing.
So at the half in Philadelphia, it's the Steelers. It's the Eagles 17, Steelers 13. Again at the half, we're now getting ready. Well, actually, the Cardinals and Patriots are back in the second half with the Cardinals leading 13-3 over the Patriots. As the Patriots going all whites at home today. I guess it's a whiteout in the desert. Um,
Patriots, you mean
also,
Cardinals going with whites?
Cardinals going with their all whites at home.
Yep. You said Patriots going all whites at home.
My bad.
Well, that's all
So
right.
let me ask you this, Mr. Bird. Did the Heisman guys get it right by giving the Heisman Trophy to Travis Hunter last night? Did they get it right?
Well, I mean, there's two things that come to mind. Hunter is top 10 as a receiver, top 10 as a defender. Where else are you going to go with that? That's my question mark. You have a guy that is top 10 in college football as a corner and as a wide receiver. I mean, you could look at the numbers from everybody else, but who are you going to say is really able to do that type of to play that type of game other than Mr. Hunter? And what I loved is I watched his acceptance speech. Very, very emotional, especially talking about his dad. I think that, in my humble opinion, you don't see a lot of players that are as humble as this young man was in his acceptance speech. And the fact of being able to change his life, like he said when he's talking about Coach Prime, Shador, with a phone call. This young man, believe it or not, was going to Florida State.
Oh
He
wow.
said it. He was going to Florida State, and a phone call came in, and that's what changed where he was going to college. And that should tell you something right there of the type of person that Coach Prime is to be able to have a phone call like that and change a young man's life. And he also talked about, the coaches that decided to take him from where he was, I
Oh,
believe,
there goes Connor.
where he was
There goes
living,
Connor. First down. Out of bounds. Go ahead.
where he was living, and change his life as far as where he wound up. So I
Again,
think they got it right. I think they got it right.
coming back against the Cardinals, holding on the Cardinals. Well, and I know people think when you think of Deion Sanders, you think flamboyance and all that stuff. And early in his life, yes, Deion was that way, but a lot of people have not paid attention to how once Deion found the Lord, if you will, his calling has been different, and it's been like that. Now, don't get me wrong, Deion will still flash the jewelry from time to time,
Oh yeah.
uh, but
But you're also talking about a young man, or a man, I shouldn't say young because he ain't young, but a man that tried to take his own life. And it
yes,
wasn't until he did so that he realized what his calling was. And
correct.
so when I see what he's doing with some of these young men and how he's changing their lives, and when you hear what Hunter had to say about him
Mm-hmm.
and all the credit that he gave Dion, I mean, one of the first people he came over and hugged was his girlfriend, his fiance now, his
Mm-hmm.
mom, and Dion was the third person that congratulated him, and he had a choice. You're talking about a young man that when they announced him, got up, walked over to those people and hugged everybody, including one of his old coaches. It tells you everything you need to know about the young man, and I'm very, 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 very happy for him. And I would not be surprised if he is the first player taken in the draft.
Which currently, right now, Mizzle's beloved Raiders are holding the number one draft pick in the NFL draft as of today. Of course, that's
Well,
depending on what happens tomorrow
to
against the
me,
Falcons on Monday night.
it is a simple thing. They need a quarterback more than they need a wide receiver slash defensive corner. And if I am them, I'm taking Shador number one
Yep.
because I need a quarterback that is going to bring me what I need. And you have a quarterback in Shador Sanders that is an elusive runner when he wants to
Third
be.
and zone, looking for Harrison, incomplete.
So when I sit there and I think about this, in my mind, the best player that they could take would be a quarterback, not a wide receiver.
Third and one for the Broncos at the 45-yard line.
Should be a run play. I would take it
Bo
probably off tackle.
intercepted by Indianapolis.
Uh, and that's the
Rollback
only problem with Bo Nix.
and the Colts defense forced the turnover. 40-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is good. And the Cardinals extend their lead to 16-3 on the kick by Ryland. Of course, the Cardinals trying to keep their hopes for the NFC West alive. They still got one more game against the Rams. They don't have the tiebreaker against the Seahawks. Bills are ready to get back on the field. They will receive the second kickoff and have a 21-14 lead. Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy. Only the second Colorado Buffalo to win college football's most prestigious award, of course. The
Who was
first
the
one
first?
came the late, great Rashaan Salam back in 1994, the running back.
Damn.
So, yeah, the second Colorado Buffalo to win the Heisman Trophy. We did have some bowl action yesterday as Jackson State in their bowl game laid the smackdown on their opponent in a mighty, mighty, mighty major way. As we go to that score, Jackson State beat SU State in the Cricket Celebration Bowl 28-7. In the Salute to Veterans Bowl, South Alabama beat Western Michigan 30-23 in a very nice competitive game. And yesterday in Landover, Maryland, in the battle of Army versus Navy, it goes by the way of Navy, as Army now goes to 11-2 on the year.
I can't believe that Navy upset Army. That was not something I was looking for, and the way they did it was pretty handedly. I mean, it wasn't one of those close games. I think that once they took the lead, and then on that when they had 3 minutes to go on that fumble, just that was the end of the game. End of the game right there.
Well, this was the first. Well, okay, so this was actual record for Army Navy because before yesterday's game, Navy came in at 8-3. Army came in at 10-2. It was the most combined wins of them both in facing each other in this long time rivalry. That's the record. And like I said, Navy gets the win, 31-13. It's now Navy goes to 9-3. Army goes to 11-2. Again, both great seasons for both academies, as they will go on to their respective bowl games. Getting ready to start up here in the second half in Detroit. Bills up 21-14. Again, they get the ball to start the second half. Right now, the Chargers and Buccaneers, that's in the third quarter with the Chargers leading 17-13 as the Chargers have the ball to start the second half. Bills getting ready to receive the kickoff from the Lions here in the second half in the Motor City. As
let's see how these games are going to end. I mean, let's face it.
11-12 straight.
Yep.
Bills trying to go to now 11-3 and try to keep pace with the Chiefs for the number one seed in the AFC. The Bills right now currently are the 2 seed. Of course, as we know right now, the Lions are the 1 seed in the NFC by way of their record.
But a loss would hurt them.
Yes, it would.
Especially if Philly wins.
If Philly holds on to win against the Steelers, it would put the Eagles in the running seat for home field advantage.
Now, my personal opinion, I don't think that Philly is at this point in time better than Detroit. I think that Detroit just needs to get some of their players back. We saw, it is it's incredible what Detroit is doing with the amount of people they have on the injury list right now. And if they can start to get some of these players back, now don't forget, Hutchinson could be back in time. Well, it won't be for the first round or second round of the playoffs, but if they go to that NFC Championship game, that could
I
be his
possibly
first game
play, yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And with that said, I mean, you've got to understand that Detroit right now, I won't say they're playing for their lives because I don't think that a loss today is the end. But I think that they want to maintain home field advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And really what this comes down to is what can they do against Buffalo? Because Buffalo, let's face it, Buffalo and KC are really, when it comes to the AFC, are the class of the AFC. So if you can, turn yourself around on this, Detroit really can show what they're made of coming out. But you got Josh Allen throwing for 254 yards compared to 161 for Goff. Detroit's defense has to step up. This hasn't been an offensive situation. It's really been on the defense, and the defense has been on the field way too long. They need to do something against Josh Allen.
Well, the key is, and the key
Well,
is
we got a flag down. Hold on, hold on. It should be a first down for Buffalo, but we got a flag down, and I'm curious on what they're going to call on this.
well, to your point, obviously, I definitely agree. Bills, Chiefs, the class of
Wait,
the AFC. Um, although I will say, I still think home field advantage is for the Lions to lose. Although Philly can definitely steal it, and we know Philly is not an easy place to play.
no,
If you're the
especially
home
come
team,
playoffs because it's going to be cold, really cold in the playoff game.
and
And
perhaps snow.
well, I think that when you start looking at these, I think all these teams are starting to gear up for the playoffs. I mean, we're getting deep into what's going on at this time of year with the NFL, and right now teams have got to be jockeying for position. And realistically speaking, I think that Detroit at 12-1, who thought that you would have a team like the Eagles at 11-2 going into today? And really, what it comes down to is what are the Lions able to do? No bueno here. This could be a touchdown. Gone. Touchdown. Buffalo.
Well, that's the way to start the second half.
It is. And realistically, they've got to work on their defense. I mean, Detroit, that has been their crux this whole year, but I think that it's also because of the injuries.
Oh, on a running. Oh my goodness! Doesn't matter if you pull. Doesn't matter if you pull the hair. Boy,
Mm-mm.
James Cook. James Cook hit the hole and he said bye bye.
Yep, they almost got him by the hair. Almost had him by the hair. When we all know that's not a holding, that is not a penalty because it is over his nameplate on the backside of his jersey. So you can pull him down by the hair.
Pull him down by the hair.
Well, you know what they say. You're that close, just pull my hair while you're back there. But we got to look at what's going on with these games, and right now, I'm looking at Buffalo actually being ahead of Kansas City. I mean, I'm just being honest. Dub, you got that look on your face like you're inquisitive. What's up? Yep, I got you. I
No,
can hear
I'm
you.
just no, I'm just impressed by the way James. Well, I mean, James Cook doing this is not surprising because obviously he went to the college that I root for, the Georgia Bulldogs, And of course, he is Dalvin Cook's little brother, so this is not surprising that he's doing this. I'm just glad that he's finally getting a chance to really show off his skill because the skill has always been there. But things happen in the NFL.
But it's been interesting. I mean, his evolution has not been one to sit down on. I mean, in his early years, it seemed like he was pressing holes that weren't there, and now it looks like he's a little bit more of a patient runner.
Did Jonathan Taylor just pull a Deshaun Jackson?
Well,
yes,
who?
he did. Oh my! Jonathan Taylor had a for sure touchdown, and he, of course, drops the ball before he crosses over the goal line.
Jesus, these guys have to stop doing this. Carry it through the end zone, man. Did they recover? Or did he?
No. He would have scored.
Yeah.
Dropped the ball before he crossed the goal line. Oh my!
These guys kill me with that shit.
Cross the goal line first.
Yeah, then drop the
ball. Right now, it's 4th and goal for the Patriots, and Buccaneers have the ball. Baker Mayfield looking throwing. Oh, Mike Evans!
Touchdown.
Evans doing what Mike Evans does. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Let me go back to the 3 games.
4th and 1 for the Patriots.
Cardinals football when we return after
here we go.
No, he didn't get it.
Nope. Cardinals first down.
Cardinals defense holds. Great tightrope by Mike Evans to stay in bounds.
I'll tell you, man. Unreal. I'm going to turn my camera off. Got to run inside real quick.
Mike Evans.
I'll tell you, man.
Regaining the lead for the Buccaneers at 20-17.
Hey, coming to eat.
Oh, Mike Evans.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm on a podcast. Just have my earpiece in.
And Eagles get a first down. Catch made by Devontae Smith. Meanwhile, back in Denver, 3rd and 4. And dropped, incomplete pass. So the Broncos do not take advantage of the Jonathan Taylor blunder. Right now, back in Philadelphia.
What's the score?
Still 17-13, passes caught. And that is a first down by Catalarea, but there's a flag down. Might be an illegal shift. And it's pass interference on the offense.
You'll notice about, and this is back when there was the offensive coordinator.
Toss to Gibbs.
With potential for some surprise.
Right now, Chris, you sound like a robot.
Let me go back out.
3rd and 7 upcoming for the Lions, trailing 28-14. The Bills took the opening drive, and James Cook on a rushing touchdown. And that's where we stand right now here in the 3rd quarter. Laporta goes in motion. Detroit 2 of 6 on 3rd down, and Goff's going to get sacked. Gregory Rousseau and Von Miller combined for the sack. And the Lions will be forced to punt. And again, Ed Oliver applying the initial pressure, and Rousseau and Von Miller combined for the sack.
17-20, huh?
In Inglewood, there's a flag on the play. Glad you're with us here on this Red Zone edition of Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle. Actually, it's just Dub and Chris. Mizzle is tending to dad duties. Hopefully, he will join us. And we
Some
got another
point.
flag. We got another flag on the play. Holding against the return team. Again, as mentioned yesterday, Travis Hunter of the Colorado Buffaloes winning the Heisman Trophy in a one of the closest Heisman votes of all time between he and Ashton Genty. But it was the two-way player from Colorado, the first two-way player to do it since Charles Woodson back in 1997. Of course, he went to the University of Michigan. But right now, Travis Hunter, some might suspect he might be the first pick in the draft, as Chris joins us back live from his wonderful studios in the backyard.
Yeah.
Eagles are at the 38-yard line. Brown in motion, Saquon in the backfield, Hurts in the gun. He'll put it up. Underneath, caught by Smith to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Richardson just ran for a 1-yard gain. Wow. Nice coverage by Broncos.
3rd and 6 for the Eagles. Hurts looking underneath, pass caught by Smith. Great tackle by the Steeler defense.
And we've got a pick in the Cardinals game going to the Patriots.
Kyler being in a giving mood, I see.
Yep.
4th and 2.
Fourth down. Fourth down for the Indianapolis Colts.
And Jake Elliott's going to attempt.
Ooh, damn.
Elliott's going to attempt a 48-yarder. And it's right down the pipe. And Elliott puts the Eagles up 7, 20-13, with 9:40 remaining in the third quarter. Elliott good from 48 yards here in Philly at the Link.
Well,
now there's
we had a punt by the Chargers and a recovery by the Chargers. However, there's a penalty flag down. Looks like I don't know.
Some pure wholesome cheating.
Yep. They're going to say he got there simultaneously. The defender.
This is classic.
And the Eagles were just given a first down on a personal foul. So now the
My
Eagles
apologies, but the Eagles are coming back out on the field?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, Denver got the ball. Oh, drop pass.
So the Eagles take the points off, get the ball back on offense, and we'll see if they can actually turn this into 6. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Looks like the penalty, which was a shoulder to the helmet of our good friend. I shouldn't say good friend.
Throws it backwards to Smith. Good tackle, gets a yard.
So, as of right now, Murray is out. Tune is in as a starting quarterback. Murray took a shoulder pad to the helmet. Third down and 4. It's now 4th down and 1.
Unbelievable. For your knees.
So we got to see what's going on. I have not heard what's going on with.
The Colts have really controlled the line of scrimmage today.
Hurts.
starting quarterback for Arizona.
So time out of the field.
Kyler Murray.
Everyone's going to catch their breath.
Yeah, Kyler Murray is out. He took a shoulder pad to the helmet and came off the field holding his helmet. I don't know if he's got a concussion or what. Patriots just got the punt, and they are down at their own 33-yard line. Third and 10 for Detroit. See what they're going to be doing. Bo Nix pass picked off. Well, Denver gave the ball right back. Pick for the third time. Wow. Let's see what's going on in Tampa Bay. Oh, Tampa Bay's got the ball back. Handoff up the gut. And my boy is gone. Down at the 12-yard line.
Colts pick off Bo Nix again.
Third time today. Bucky Irving took the ball up the gut, off tackle, broke it to the outside.
Again.
And
why are we not feeding Bucky the ball consistently, Tampa?
I don't know, but he just proved that he should be getting fed the ball because he took it down to the Chargers.
Hurts running for his life.
15, 16-yard line.
Throwing downfield to the end zone. Nearly intercepted.
And now Bucky's up. Oh, he just got back to the line of scrimmage. Couldn't turn off my camera because I'm eating. I'm hungry. Sorry.
That's all right. And Josh Allen on the move. Josh Allen has a first down for the Bills.
Score still the same.
After that play, Allen, another run. It is still 28-14. And there's the last glimpse of the Bucky Irving run that puts the Buccaneers at the 16-yard line. Elliott kicks the field goal, so the Eagles have to put three more back up there again. So it's 20-17. Meanwhile, in Inglewood, it is the Buccaneers in the red zone.
However, they just smothered Bucky on a second down play. He only got about 2 yards.
16-21 passing to 199, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Buccaneers currently up 20-17.
Kyler Murray sitting on the bench. He looks to be okay.
Irving, 10 rushes for 102 yards.
Third down. Third down and 9 for the Buccaneers. 3, 2, 1. They got the playoff just in time. Little screen play. Oh, doesn't get the first down. So it looks like they're going to hold them to a field goal attempt, which they need if they want to stay in this game. Oh, another flag.
The Buckahawks in Inglewood. 3rd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, wow. That is, wow. I don't even know what to say.
Buccaneers are 5 of it on 3rd down. Screen.
Yeah, Buccaneers don't get it. They don't get it.
Short.
And right now they got called for a penalty after the play. Therefore, it's going to be, they're going to back them up 15 yards for unsportsmanlike.
Allen underneath. Shakir gets the gain of 7 after the first yard grab. Fourth and 5 for the Bills.
And right now it is a field goal attempt by the Buccaneers.
Jalen McMillan was called for the unsportsmanlike.
Yep. Kick is up and good.
So the Buccaneers extend their lead to 6.
What a
At
pick.
17
What a pick.
with 5:25. Chase McLaughlin made one from 27, 37, and 42.
Realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Get live expert assistance to maximize your tax savings.
Denver's running back could have had an easy touchdown. Instead of putting his foot in the ground, he tried to bounce it outside and gets tackled for a no gain. How you don't see that hole and bust it up through the hole, I'll never know. Incredible.
3 turnovers by the Broncos.
Absolutely incredible.
Pass caught by Pittman. Pittman got hit. The ball came out. DJ Jones recovers. And the turnover battle is even in Denver, 3 on each side. But can the Broncos take advantage and cut into the 6-point lead that the Colts have right now?
They will not. It is 4th and 5 right now for Denver.
Oh, off the deflection. Murphy Bunting.
See where we're at? Their Broncos are going to try a field goal right down the middle, but was there? Yep. Nope. Field goal. Denver. 13-10. Indianapolis.
So, in the battle of the horses. Here we go in Pittsburgh. Flea flicker. And he's got Calvin Austin with a nice gainer. And the Steelers are in Eagle territory.
Huh.
This is that penalty late in the play. Watch McMillan and Christian Fulton get after him there, and then McMillan starts launching him. Fulton pushes him. And the ref sees it his day. He said, hey, he's pushing me.
Again, Will Lutz making the field goal again, putting the Broncos within 3.
The vet that he is. They calm him down, get him back to the bench. That was a costly penalty for the Bucs. I mean, taking all that momentum, trying to get a 10-point lead.
Najee Harris, first down. Najee Harris to the 26.
Kickoff to the Chargers. Takes it up the middle. Gets to the 22-yard line. We got a penalty marker down, though. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have to eat every so often, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Block in the back.
Ball to 26.
For who?
Oh, Najee Harris fumbled the ball. And the Eagles have it. Oh, Najee Harris. Oh, that's costly for the Steelers.
Yeah, we just had a first down by Indianapolis. That's negated by a holding call. So that'll be bringing the ball back.
Came up with the fumble recovery. It was a toss. Perfect pitch by Russ, and Najee just could not gather up the pigskin. And the Eagles. Darius Slay says, thank you very much. Eagles up by a touchdown.
We have a charger down for offensive lineman. Now we go with a screenplay to Taylor. He gets 2 yards.
And 9. Goff. Amon-Ra St. Brown. What's the ruling?
Got to switch this out and go back to DirecTV because I want to see what's going on with some of these nationally televised games.
Flag on the play in Detroit. Face mask against the Lions. So that'll back them up. And it's second down.
Is totally a football move, isn't it?
They're calling it a fumble by Amon-Ra St. Brown and a recovery by Buffalo.
Ball was deflected in the air.
So this is going to be Buffalo's ball.
Yeah, that looks like a football move.
Yeah.
And Milano came up with it for the Bills.
First down, Buffalo.
So the Bills do get the ball.
Yep.
And Sean McDermott is going to challenge it. And it's successful for the Bills.
Already challenged, and Buffalo's got the ball. 2, and he's going down. Ball comes out. Man, Amon-Ra St. Brown not having a great day today.
Well, he's normally not one to fumble.
No, he's not. And that's a little surprising. So it's Buffalo's ball. And the thing about it is that's also with a face mask. So it's not only is it Buffalo's ball, but they also moved it up 15 yards because of the face mask.
St. Brown, 16 carries or six catches for 77 yards.
Man. Just go down, dude. Just go down.
Yeah, it's hard telling a player not to fight for extra yards.
It is. And the sad thing about it is Gibbs had a chance at recovering that fumble and got the ball stolen right from him. So this could wind up going up rather than 14. This could be a 21-point lead by Buffalo. And at the worst case, this could be 31-14, especially because it's on Detroit's 26-yard line. So the only thing they could hope for is a pick or a fumble recovery, get this ball back. And they swing it. Oh, nope. Hit the ground. I'll tell you what, man. This weekend has been a very interesting weekend as far as football is concerned. And some of these scores have been a little surprising. It makes it difficult to pick these games. And, except for the obvious, and even the obvious hasn't been exactly what you want. Detroit looks like they're in man coverage. Handoff to Cooks, and he takes it for 8 yards. Looks like it's going to be third down and short.
Well, I mean, this is the time of the game to where you try to impose your will.
Oh, damn. And Detroit just lost another defensive player.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hurt me. So right now we're talking 440 yards, Buffalo to 227 for the Lions. Handoff to Cooks again. Takes it up, first down. Man, first down to the 10. It's tough, man. This is tough sledding for Detroit. And the thing about it is Detroit is let's say it, they've got playoff aspirations, but they've got to get some defenders back, man. Their defense is very anemic right now.
Well, that's why I think for them getting home field advantage is important because of that extra week of rest.
Well, the thing about it is, though, right now they're in eminent domain to lose home field advantage.
They are.
And Josh Allen's a keeper, and he is going out of bounds at the 6-yard line. We got a flag too. Let's see what the call is. I don't know, man. Campbell's shaking his head. This might be against Detroit. See what we got. Personal foul. Legal low block. Detroit. So it's half the distance to the goal. It's going to be first down and goal to go on the 3-yard line. Ooh, you don't take a defender. Wow, you took the legs out. It's a low block. Why would you do that? So first down and goal to go from Detroit's 3-yard line for Buffalo. Man, I'll tell you, no bueno for Buffalo. We've got first down and goal, 4 trips, 3 touchdowns for Buffalo. Here's the snap. Inside touchdown by Shakir.
And that might put the Bills in very good positioning.
I would say very good positioning. That is they made that look too easy. Love the little fake the pitch and ran him inside for the touchdown. Shakir is, you know what? I got to say it, man. Shakir is one of those offensive players. It looks like we lost Dub. I'm sure he'll join us back soon. But Shakir is one of those players that on offense is just a, kind of a Swiss Army knife. The guy is a great receiver, runs great routes, is becoming one of the main receivers for Josh Allen. And he's no joke, man. This kid is the real deal. And I can't wait to see what he's able to do in the playoffs, because I think he might wind up being the difference maker for Buffalo this year, especially against Kansas City. But as we go through these games and we see what's going on with some of them, we've got Buffalo is up 35-14. And here comes Dub rejoining us. I'm going to try to see what I can see with the rest of these games. Let's see what's going on with our friends in the Steelers and the Eagles for Pennsylvania. Where are we at? Right now, it's 13-20, Philly. 37 seconds to go, third down and 9. And Philly up by 7 with 37 seconds to go in the third quarter. We'll see what they're able to do on third down and 9. I don't know what, obviously they're in the red zone, so this could be a situation where if they score, could put them up by 3, or could put them up by more, depending on if they get this touchdown. So it could be 27-13. Let's see what they're able to do. Hurts to Swift. Uh-oh. It's got the first down. First down on the 1 yard. Looks like it's on the 1 yard line.
And Mike Evans just found the end zone again for Tampa Bay. And a beautiful dart by Baker Mayfield.
Well, Jalen Hurts just made a play to Swift, to his running back, number 14. I can't remember the guy's name.
And it is 30-17, Tampa Bay in Inglewood. As Mike Evans,
Gainwell. Najee, killing me, man.
Yeah, that fumble might come back to bite the Steelers if the Eagles should hold on to win this game.
It would definitely go far. And turn up your volume a little bit there, bud. You're kind of low.
It can help lower your A1C. This is progress. Learn more and try for free at
Wanted to go back and start watching some of these other games that are open, but my TV is not. My TV is basically telling me to go pound sand right now. So I'll do it this way.
Go pound sand, go pound sand, go pound sand.
And that's exactly what it's telling me. So we'll go back to the 3 game, so that way I can see what's going on with. Oop, gotta go home. Let's throw up the 3 screens. See what we got. So Arizona's up 23-3. And you were right, 30-17. Let's see what Herbert's able to do. They've got time. They've got a minute to go in the 3rd. So they can make this a game. And as far as Indianapolis and Denver, they're on commercial, so I can't see what the score is.
It's still 13-10 Colts as they're getting ready to start the 4th quarter.
4th quarter?
And it's 3rd and 3. Colts have the ball.
Where are they at?
The Colts 27.
Interesting. So let's see what happens. And we just had a, looks like a 4-yard run play from New England. We got a first down from the Chargers. 43 seconds to go in the 3rd. Nice little crossing route. Ooh, nice catch on the 6-yard line. Nice pass by Drake May.
He's doing some good things.
Yeah, this kid is for real. Got another pass play by Chargers, so it's going to be, are they going to get another playoff before the end of the 3rd quarter? We got 15 seconds to go. Drake May hands it off. Looks like a 3-yard gain by his running back. Let's see what's going on with this. Tampa Bay. They need to get Chargers need a touchdown right here. They cannot let this go, because if they start the 4th quarter and they don't score, it's going to be a tough haul for them to win this game. Patriots, even if they go in, it's going to be 23-10. It's going to be a tough haul for them too, and it is already 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Oh, nice touchdown pass by May. He sucked everybody to him and then flipped a little pass to number 3 for the touchdown. So it is, in fact, 9-23 right now. This is a nice little play. I like this. Ooh, nope, he wasn't past. Was not past the line of scrimmage. Whole body has to be past the line of scrimmage, and he was not. He had a foot past it, and that was it. Ooh, sack. Richardson goes down. Ooh, coughed up the ball? Or are they calling it a sack, 4th down? Calling it a sack, 4th down. He should have given it ball up. Goes down, that's it. 4th down. Nice sack by Denver.
8 catches, 136 yards, and 2 touchdowns
For who?
For the future Hall of Famer Mike Evans. 8 catches, a $136, and 2 tutties. The Buccaneers coming in with a 7-6 record. If they would win, they would maintain their lead over the Falcons in the NFC South.
Uh-oh. Denver, nice return. Nice return. First down and 10. 14 minutes to go, and they are in the red zone on that return. Who's this by? Turn around so I can see your jersey there, buddy. Obviously, I'm not a Denver fan, so I don't know who number 19 is for the Broncos. But nice return, cut back across the grain and across the field, pointing out blocks. Almost had the kicker get him, but he is out of bounds. and I'm trying to see where he went out of bounds. That they're showing the replay right now. Well within Indianapolis's, so he's looks like he's out at the 15-yard line. Yep, first down and 10 to go on the Colts 15.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to score for the Lions
How do you drop that pass?
on 3rd and 17.
Chargers on the 49-yard line. Herbert passes it to number 1. Looks like it should be first down.
Brown, second in the league on a 3rd and 17. Just finds a soft spot in the zone and he runs all the way.
For a touchdown? How many yards was that?
At least 60 plus.
Bo Nix. Touchdown. Denver. Touchdown, Denver. Nice play to Nate Atkins. So now we just need the extra point. Doink.
Was a 67-yard touchdown from Golf to Amon-Ra St. Brown on a 3rd and 17.
Yeah, Bo Nix, nice friggin' pass play, man. Nice pass play.
All went through the hands of the defender. Oh, man.
And I'll tell you, some of these plays today, Bo Nix is showing his work today. Wide receiver almost dropped the ball, but kept it. Atkins goes in for the touchdown. Broncos are up 17-13.
So again, as we said earlier in the show, to keep this in mind, if the Colts lose here today in Denver, that would give the Houston Texans their second consecutive AFC South Division title by way of the Colts loss and by way of the Texans beating the Dolphins today 20-12.
Oh, drop the first down.
3 touchdown passes for Goff, 1 touchdown pass for Allen. Right now, if you're looking at the
watch the
head
DN on the edge. So smart and beat out.
Goff has thrown for
Didn't have a chance against Nelson right there. And then Herbert misses the throw because
North Carolina
he's got pressure in his face. I mean,
Kentucky and Ohio
just a
State
tough design there. Two guys running into each other. You guys
Classic in New York City.
Wow. I can't believe that St. Brown was able to take that pass. I just saw the highlight. Right through the defender's hands, like you said, 4th down and 6. And the Chargers are going for it. Oh, he dropped the friggin' pass. Drop the pass. Turnover on downs. It was a defensive tackle versus the wide receiver, and the wide receiver dropped the pass.
Okay,
easy first down.
Stop showing that both our teams are in the hunt. No, we're not. We're 6.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not in the hunt. The only hunt they're in is for draft position next year. That's all they're in the hunt for.
And the most comfortable seat on the couch. Stop that.
Exactly.
2nd and 3, Davis missing yardage.
Tampa with the run. Rashawn White gets 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. Got to start listening to some of these other games and see what's going on.
All right, 3rd down for the Bills. It is 3rd and 4. They need the 40 for a first down. 1 back. It's Johnson. Kincaid coming in motion. In the gun is Allen back to throw. Allen taking a shot downfield. He's got Kincaid for a first down on 3rd down into Detroit territory.
Ooh, fumble. So they're showing the highlights. Pittman.
End of 3 in Detroit. Bills up 35-21.
And here we go. First down and 10 for the Colts. A little quick slant. Oh, first down. Man, this kid Richardson's got a cannon, man.
Yes, he does.
That was like an incredible quick pass play.
And the thing is, he can throw it deep without even stepping into it. Just imagine if he did step into it.
Oh, it'd be incredible, man. I mean, this kid is got a cannon for an arm. I mean, I saw him in Florida, and he will. You're 100% correct. I think he's one of those kids that would be like Randall Cunningham with his arm strength.
Yeah.
Oh, and there goes Mayfield again to Mike Evans. Man, I don't know why I took the Chargers. I guess I should have taken the Bucks, but we'll see.
From the 40, it is 1st and 25 for the Steelers. Down 14.
Good gang tackle by the Chargers, but the Chargers need to step it up, man. Their defense is the one that's letting them down right now. Their offense is struggling, but their defense is just looking horrible.
And their defense has been the stronger unit of the two this season for most of the season.
Yeah, well, they have not put in it. They have put very little pressure on Mayfield, and Mike Evans is having a career day from what I've seen so far.
Yeah,
this guy is just friggin' catching everything.
2 TDs, well over 100 yards. Of course, adding to his already Hall of Fame resume here.
And another run play, cut back inside. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 for the Chargers. And we just had another run play for Indianapolis Colts. Taylor took it. 2nd down and 7. Oof. Big hit. Big hit. Oh, wow. Let the ball go before he gets into the end zone. Wow. I don't know how these guys do that crap.
Oh, you saw the Jonathan Taylor play?
Oh, yeah. That was ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Oh, nice little cutback. And he gets the first down. Ooh. We're looking at 1st down and goal to go for Arizona on the 1-yard line. Nice little cut there. 1st down. Realistically, Chargers need a pick. They need a fumble or a pick. They need to turn this ball over at this point in time. Connor is just another stiff arm to a defender to the ground. A little bubble screen. He's stepping back, throws it back. Oh, picked! Picked! Touchdown, Denver. They did a little throwback, and the defender took the ball right from the quarterback for a touchdown. Wow. Outside linebacker, nice heads-up play. Oh, but we got a flag down. Let's see what the call is. Hold on, let's see what the call is. I don't know what the call is. They're talking about it. Illegal demonstration. Nope, they're the touchdown stands. They're trying to do a throwback, and wow, the linebacker read it perfectly, picked it off for a touchdown. Wow. And he did the nut grab like beast mode and got called for it.
Grab the nuts like Marshawn Lynch.
Yep. Tried to do it like Marshawn. Woo! Let's see, what are you going to do with this kick? This kick is like a field goal instead of an extra point. Got it. got it 24-13. That is a 14-point. Uh, that's a 14-point swing, and Buccaneers just went in for another touchdown. 37-17.
Buccaneers are trying to run away with this here.
Well, yeah, they are. Rashard White just ran it in like it was nothing. Really thought that they would show something. They're not showing nothing. Chargers are showing like they're missing defensive players, even though their defense is actually pretty good. Rashard White made that look easy. So we got score in Arizona. It's 30-10 now. Arizona Cardinals. Score for Tampa Bay, 36-17 Tampa. And then we had the pick six from Denver, making it 24-13.
And not to mention, we got a very, very big game in the Pacific Northwest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday night. Obviously,
and that's going to be a good game.
Yeah. Obviously, the Seahawks trying to maintain their lead in the NFC West, coming into the NFC West standings right now. The Rams at 8-6, the Seahawks at 8-5. Now, keep in mind, as far as the head-to-head matchups, Seattle does have the Rams do have the tiebreaker by way of beating the Seahawks earlier in the year, and the Seahawks and the Rams finished the season against each other, so that possibly could be for the NFC West title with those two. So just keep that in mind later on down the road. So right now, the Eagles have the ball deep in their own territory. Fourth quarter in Detroit. We're on commercial right now.
Well, just penalty flag. We got a false start on Philly. Half the distance to the goal.
I never thought I would see a lot of pewter in Inglewood. You don't think Bucs fans are everywhere. 50-yard field goal by Bass is good. 17-point lead now for the Bills at 38-21. Eagles again in their own territory. And we've got a flag on the play.
Interesting. This is where the Philly, in my mind, Philly has a hard time is with Moore being their offensive coordinator. This is where they're going to have a hard time with their play calling is in their own end zone. Moore has always had problems when you don't have a lot of field to work with, and the quarterback throwing from his own end zone. So we got 2nd and 11 with Philly. Hand off to Barkley. He gets about 4 or 5. Got to pull up your pants there, Bubba. Nobody wants to see your butt.
Well, he might show them in more ways than one, as we have been accustomed to seeing from Saquon on this season.
Right? Maybe you should start wearing a girdle. Help him out with that. So it is now 3rd and 6. You know, the only person that likes to see that is Diddy, and he's in jail right now watching it. So he might be, Sanquan. As soon as I get out, maybe we change your name to Sanquan.
Yeah. Bad boy.
Oh, nice slant to AJ, and Brown's got the first down.
Yeah. Kickoff in Detroit. As Mizzle is laughing to the comments.
I'm sure he is. 12
minutes ago, Broncos holding on to a 24-13 lead over the Colts. Again, if the Broncos hold on and beat the Colts, the Texans, for the second straight year, will represent the AFC South as division champions in the second season in D'Amico Ryan's tenure as head coach of the Texans. In the desert, 30-10 Cardinals at the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals still keeping their hopes alive for the NFC West. They will go to 7-7, and the Patriots will go to 3-10. Kyler Murray throws for 224 yards, but again, it's been the running of James Conner, 16 carries, 110 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Trey McBride, the fantastic tight end for the Cardinals, 9 catches for 87 yards, as he continues to become an elusive target for this Cardinals offense. So again, Cardinals 30-10, 2 minutes to go, well on their way to evening their mark at 7-7. Again, the Buccaneers up 20 over the Chargers, 37-17. That's with 7.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Again, in the Keystone State, Eagles lead the Steelers 27-13 with 9:47 to go. And of course, 24-13 Broncos and the Colts in Mile High. And again, Bills up by 17, 38-21 with 14:02 to go in regulation in the Motor City. So there you have it.
It's getting a little cold out here.
Then, of course, Sunday night, Packers, Seahawks in the Emerald City. And then 2 games for you on Monday night. Division rivals, old NFC North division rivals. The Minnesota Vikings take on the Chicago Bears in Minnesota.
Yep.
And the Atlanta Falcons make their way here to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. So the Bears and Vikings will be exclusively on ABC and ESPN Plus, and the Falcons Raiders on ESPN. So there you have it. So if you're trying to watch both games, get your picture-in-picture ready, or get your tablet or your computer ready to watch one game on one screen and one game on the other.
Only way to do it. So I'm interested to see how some of these games are going to end. We know that I think Pittsburgh is going to wind up losing to the Eagles. I think Buffalo is going to wind up winning. I mean, they've got time, so it really depends on what's going to come out with the with Detroit. And I got to admit, I'm kind of disappointed in the way Detroit is playing right now. I'm not saying that they're sorry, they suck or anything, but I mean, I would want them to show me a little bit more, considering where they are at 12-1 and what they're trying to do.
Well, considering that you're coming in here with a 11 game winning streak, trying to make this 12 in a row, I mean, some might say, well, yeah, they might be due for a loss. I mean, you never want to say you're due for a loss, but sometimes in the NFL you need to come back down to reality, be like, okay, we got punched in the mouth. Now it's time to regroup and refocus. Maybe this is.
No, I agree.
Maybe this could help the Lions in disguise, as Bishop is getting carted off into the locker room in Detroit.
Yep, they said he's got cramps, so he's going to get an IV.
Open. Gibbs first down, 2nd and 4, 13.5 to go again. The Bills up 17, 38-21.
Now Detroit can trim this if they want to 10. If they can get the touchdown, nice pass play by Goff. Now we're down to the 16. So here's my thought: with 12 minutes to go in this game, go hurry up and get your touchdown. Make sure that you've got time and make these things happen. And this is a great play by Laporta to get up the field. Nice little little stem route up the seam. And now, now they can, if they can get this play and get this into the end zone, this will go miles for them. Question is, can they? Good tackle. Amon-Ra St. Brown. There should be a no huddle. I'm going no huddle for the rest of the damn series right here. And I'm going to keep on pressing Buffalo. I'm going to make them play with the same guys and get them worn down. Well, drops it off. Does he make it? Touchdown, Detroit.
Lions not going away.
They're one tenacious bunch, man. And really what this turns out to be is just, who wants it more? And I think that this is a situation where Detroit just needs to show what they're made of. It's a nice little check down to Gibbs for the touchdown. I think that it's one of those. Yep. I think it's one of those situations where, you got to keep playing this game, but your defense has to show up because that's what's been lacking in this game against Buffalo. So here's the extra point try, and it's good.
38-28.
So we got a 10-point game. Now, if Detroit can kick this ball off and get it back quickly and make it a 3-point game, that's where we start paying attention to what Detroit's capable of. That's just my mentality and my thought. Dub, what do you think?
No, I agree. I mean, normally I would say maybe in this type of situation, but you can't no more. This is probably where I might try to fool him with a surprise onside, just to try to catch him off guard.
Well, that's the problem with today's NFL. You can't do a surprise onside.
No, no, no.
You have to tell them. You have to
Yes.
say what you're declaring. So the only thing you can really do is you're going to have to. 12 minutes ago, I can't do an onside kick. It gives them too much field position.
Correct.
So my thing is kick it deep, make them start on their own 25, and try to hold them defensively.
Yeah, you gotta try to force a takeaway.
Oh, they're doing an onside.
Wow.
They declared the onside. I cannot believe they declared this.
Just because I said something, Detroit, you have to listen to me miles away.
Well, the kick must be declared, and he could only do it in the fourth quarter. So to me, I'm gonna declare it, and then I'm kicking it deep. I mean, you can't. This is to me. I get what Campbell's trying to do, but you're only down 10, and you've got 12 minutes to go. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't like this. I don't like this call. Not unless you're going to kick it deep anyway. Because realistically, you're not going to. This gives them the ball too close.
I just don't like the rule.
Look at this, gone, touchdown. See, that's why you don't do this bullshit. Pull them down at the 5-yard line. That's why you don't do it. That to me, that's just stupid. That's giving them points. Everybody applauds Campbell with the stuff he does, but this was stupid. It's a high hop. The guy was able to take it, and now he's gone, and it's going to be first down and goal to go on the 5-yard line.
Didn't go on the 5. Wow.
So what does that get you? You should have kicked the damn ball off. You had 12 minutes. At the absolute best, you're holding them to 3 points, and it goes up to 13 again. This just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me for you to do this. I don't agree with it. I understand. What's that?
I said, what do we know? We just do podcasts. What do we know?
Well, you watch enough football, you see what's going on. This is an easy touchdown. So now instead of holding them to 3, it's back up. And now for the second game in a row, Buffalo scored over 40 points. So what have you actually done here? You've given back that touchdown that you just got. It doesn't make sense, man. Doesn't make sense. And anybody could tell me, well, you're second guessing. He's a NFL coach. You're right. I'm second guessing, but to me that was stupid. You don't do an onside kick there. Not with 12 minutes to go. So it is what it is.
The Bills can score, folks.
They can. And why you would put your team in that position is beyond me. I would have never declared an onside, ever. This is the class of the NFC, and right now Buffalo's making them look like they're pedestrian. So it is what it is. Your thoughts? Dub. Hurts when I throw it to you and you're not there. I guess I'll keep talking. So I guess we'll see what Detroit's able to do. But that to me, that was just a dumb play. Go back to the Steelers and Eagles because it looks like Buffalo's got that game in hand. We'll see what's going on with Eagles and the Steelers, which is on commercial right now. We'll see what happens. But I mean, my thought of that whole thing for Detroit, that's a debacle. You just don't. That's not something that you do. Just my thought.
Officially a final in Glendale, Arizona. Cardinals defeat the Patriots 30-17. Cardinals even up their record at 7-7. And Mizzle agrees with you. Yeah, I would have not kicked it.
And it's just a stupid play. I mean, I get what you're trying to do, and I get what you're trying to pull, but we know that the percentage of recovering an onside kick are slim and none, and in this case, Slim damn near scored a touchdown off of it.
Buccaneers
So
350 away from beating a very solid Charger team and basically punching Jim Harbaugh in the mouth. Intercepted by Patrick Surtain II. Holding on Indianapolis declined. Broncos force another turnover.
you shouldn't test Patrick Mahomes, or not Patrick Mahomes. What am I saying? Patrick Surtain Jr. He's going to get the best of you 9 times out of 10.
Let's see. Did he
It's just not something I would do.
pass intended for Michael Pittman?
24-13, 7:30 to go, clock running, and I would say Denver. I won't say this one's in the bag, but about as close as you could get.
I think Surtain just read the eyes.
You would like to think coming into this game that if you're the Colts and you say we're going to run the ball for about 150 yards against this defense, especially the way they started out.
Wow, look at that. 5 turnovers for Indianapolis in this game. 5.
Not gonna tush push in Philly.
It's not going to do you any good. Let's just put it that way.
And first down.
As we have crossed the 7-minute mark in regulation.
Well, normally, when you turn the ball over 5 times, normally you do not win games.
No.
But the Lions were the exception to the rule early in the season against the Texans. But normally, you turn the ball over 5 times,
You're losing the game.
You're losing the game. You're not winning.
Yep. So we got 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go with the Broncos. They're up 24-13. They are 9 yards away from being in the red zone. It is 3rd and 4. Bo Nix back to pass. Uh-oh, going for it all. Oh, good play by the defender.
And the Buccaneers chase the Buffalo, boots a 43-yard field goal, and the Buccaneers put up a 40-burger in Inglewood on the Chargers.
Bo Nix needed to put that on a frozen rope. He put too much air under that. Let the guy threw it a little behind him, and it bounced off the defender's arm.
And the Chargers coming into this game were the number 1 team in scoring defense.
But Nick's just doing too good.
Giving up 40.
Interesting. We got a 47-yard field goal attempt right down the pike. 27-13. Denver.
Like the Denver Broncos.
Uh-oh, we got a flag. Hold on.
TJ Watt questionable to return in Philly. That's not
Offsides on the defense. Oh, first down Denver with that offsides. Take the field goal off the board, and it's first down. Goal to go.
Goff looking to throw. Short hops Gibbs, incomplete. 2nd and 10. 9:23 to go, and a late flag comes down. We'll check the penalty. And it's cheating on the Lions.
Man, this is a penalty-infested game.
Frank
8 for Indianapolis, 6 for Denver.
Call for the flag.
Here's a run play up the gut, 2 yards. Timeout Colts, 6 minutes to go. Whew, man, tell you. So, any surprises to you today, Dub? I mean, the Detroit Lions game has been my surprise. I didn't think that Buffalo was going to go in there and be able to do what they did. Been a little crazy to me so far.
What I did not expect was the Buccaneers going to England and putting up 40 on a good Charger defense.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either. Matter of fact, I picked the Chargers to win.
That is the one. The funny thing is, I picked the Buccaneers as my upset special. But as mentioned, I was not expecting them to go in there and just basically
Dismantle a pretty good Charger team.
I mean, very rarely you see a Jim Harbaugh team get out physical in a game because that normally does not happen. But I mean, the Buccaneers go in there, get a huge, looks to be win with 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go. St. Brown, first down, inside the 5, first and goal. Lions, but again, the clock is not the Lions' friend right now. But
It's amazing the way things are going right now. Chargers are actually going to get leapfrogged by the Denver Broncos. Who would have thought Denver at the beginning of this year would be 8-5 and looking for a playoff berth?
yeah, end zone pass caught by St. Brown did not get in at the 1-yard line. Yeah, the Broncos with their 9th win, that would officially give them their first winning season in a long time, and again maintains one of their playoff spots in the AFC. So
Oh, touchdown, Denver.
that'll do it. The Houston Texans will be mailing that Christmas card later out tonight.
20-yard strike to Cortland Sutton for the touchdown. Man, that was crazy. Just gave him a little hesitation and go, and that was an easy touchdown.
That is close.
Wow.
That is close.
Crazy. So we got a 30-13 game right now with the extra point coming to make it 31-13. This game, for all intent and purpose, is over, and they got it. So this game is over. They only got 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go.
Second and goal for the Lions. Trying to add to this 17-point lead.
I think it's time to go back over and see what's going on with some of these other nationally televised games.
It's Gibbs in the backfield. Goff in the gun. Low snap. But Gibbs, Sonic does get in. Touchdown Lions.
Oh, yeah.
Gibbs finds the end zone. And the Lions inch closer.
Who would have thought that they would score 35 points and be down by 10 with 8 minutes to go?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully their dumbass coach doesn't decide to go for an onside kick again. Because where would this game be right now? They'd only be down by 3 if he didn't do the onside kick earlier.
Valid. So 10-point lead for the Bills. 2:02 to go. But again, the Lions defense has not been able to stop the Bills offense. The Bills for back-to-back weeks put up 40 points. So that is
Ooh, I almost fell in the pool.
That is 87 points the Bills offense has scored the last 2 weeks.
Tells you what they're capable of.
30 yards, 2 touchdowns. Goff 31 of 43 for 424 yards, four touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Crazy, isn't it?
Insane. Golf is throwing for 424 and four TDs and no interceptions, and he's down 10.
Amazing. I think that's the most points he's ever scored me.
Again, coming up Sunday night, we have the Packers and the Seahawks in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. We know it's going to be loud. The rains and the cold might play a factor, which it really should not be much of a factor against the Packers, considering that they're playing the elements, but time will tell. Kickoff, and the Bills will take over.
Packers are going to feel at home in the Pacific Northwest, even if it's cold and rainy.
No, that's what I said. It really isn't a home field advantage for the Seahawks as it would be against a different opponent.
Yep. See what Denver, or excuse me, Denver. Let's see what.
2 minutes to
Oh,
go in Inglewood before the Buccaneers get their 8th win of the season to go to 86. And the Chargers will go to that same record. But the Chargers still in a fight for a playoff spot. The Buccaneers still in first place in the NFC South.
hey, do you have a volume on your mic?
Yes, I do.
Turn it up a little bit. You're really low.
The volume is all the way up. I don't know what else I can do.
Oh, that's weird. It was pretty loud earlier and it sounded good. Now it's just a little bit low. Well, here's a keeper by Josh. Oh, nice catch.
Joe
Wow.
from LSU.
One-handed catch by Knox for a first down. Wow. There's no way he should have caught that. Tipped it to himself for the catch.
Which, by the way, shout out to Arnox. Hopefully he's doing well.
Yeah, what's he been up to, man? I've been trying to catch up to him. I have to give him a call and see what he's up to.
Well, I don't know what
First
else, I
down.
don't know what else to do if you can't hear me. My
Oh,
volume
no, I
is
could
up.
hear you. I could hear you. What I'm saying is that, Josh is up. Nice.
No, Mizzle apparently cannot hear me. What I'm saying is
Oh,
all the volume is up. I don't know what else to do.
when you talk directly into the mic, you sound fine. But when your head's turned, can't hear you. Like earlier, I could hear you with no problem.
You might want to
Man,
tell Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is killing it, man. He's just nice slide.
Well, right now it's between him and Saquon Barkley for MVP in the NFL, if you ask me. It's between
Well,
those
right
two.
now,
It's between those two gentlemen, but right now the last 2 weeks might put Josh Allen in the driver's seat right now.
I would have to put Josh Allen in the driver's seat right now. It's because of him that the Buffalo looks unstoppable. It's because of him. I mean, like you said, they scored 80 some odd points in the last 2 weeks. It's because of Josh Allen. And this guy he's not letting up. I mean, he is throttled down and showing everybody in the NFL why he was drafted as high as he was. I mean, the only thing that's gonna stop. Ooh, referee Whitecap just took a tumble. The only thing that could stop Josh Allen right now and Buffalo is a pick or a turnover. And Cook just got swamped.
But here's the question I have for the Bills: is can you beat Kansas City when it counts? Beating them in 4 straight regular season games, that's one thing. But can you do it in January when you need to?
Well, and that's always going to be the question mark, right? You've always got to look at the teams that you beat during the season, but upset you during the playoffs. And realistically, that's what it comes down to. Are they going to be able to pull it out? And that's still my question mark. I don't know the answer to that. Kansas City does not look like the Kansas City of years past. Kansas
do
City
not, no.
looks like they are beatable this year. And I really don't think, in my humble opinion, I don't think that they repeat this year. If they do, it will be because of certain, should we say, calls that are made. I don't think that Kansas City is the team they were in the last couple of years.
Because, as I've said on previous shows, they now think they can flip on the switch at any time, and to where
Yes.
teams don't fear them. I mean, yes, yesterday they were supposed to beat the Browns. Browns are not that good, but only beating them by 14 and really not, imposing their will. That's a red flag. Again, if it wasn't for the center and the quarterback not getting their snap together, they possibly might lose to the Raiders on Black Friday, because the Raiders were marching in a chance to kick a game-winning field goal for Daniel Carlson. Who knows what happens there?
Well, let's be honest. That should have been a false start. I don't know why they called it a fumble. Um, it is what it is. I get it, and I understand why the referees changed it, but I still think it should have been a false start. However, they won the game. Let's get past that and let's get on with what's going on. And my thing is, I don't see Kansas City being that unbeatable force that they've been in years past. Now, granted, last year, they were 9-7, if I'm not mistaken, going into the playoffs, and showed what they were able to do. So, I mean, it is what it is. But realistically, I agree with you. Buffalo needs to show that they can do this during the playoffs. And they need to show that they are able to do these types of plays during the playoffs. Because right now, they're showing what they could do during the regular season. But Josh Allen's playoff record isn't the best. It's 5-5.
From the 10-yard line, first and goal for the Bills. 3:40 and counting. It's Cook. No, it's Allen on the keeper.
Yeah, it's actually second and goal right now. You're a little behind.
Of course I am.
Yeah, it's second and goal.
Eagles get the win. They go to 11-2. Steelers 10-3. 27-13 Eagles with the win.
Would it be 10? I thought it was 10-4 for the Steelers.
You could be right.
Pass deflected. So it'd be third and goal from the 10-yard line.
Eagles are 12-2, Steelers 13-4. So now
10-4.
Thank you, 10-4. So if the Bills hang on, or if the Bills hang on to beat the Lions, that'll have both the Eagles and the Lions at 12-2. But the Eagles will be in the first seed by way of that win over the Steelers. Allen deflected in the air, incomplete. Second and goal, third and goal now.
Third and goal. He's looking at somebody. He fakes it, flips it, touchdown. Are you shitting me? He did a friggin' basketball chest pass for the friggin' touchdown. Flag down, holding, offense, ball's coming back.
1,009 combined total yards today from both teams in this game.
It's crazy. Crazy. He pump fakes, and then this is just crazy. Pump fakes, and then just does a basketball flip. Here you go. Touchdown. Crazy.
Wow.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Even though it doesn't count, still, wow.
Yeah. Well, we got a false start.
That is highly
We got a false start. Now we're going to move them back even further. It's still third down and goal to go. Went from the 8-yard line. Holding call. Now they're back to the 25-yard line on third and goal. And to be honest with you, it doesn't mean shit to Buffalo.
No.
26-yard line doesn't mean a damn thing. Detroit still has to play defense. They missed the tackle there. It looks like he got 3 yards on that play. So 4th down, they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to let the clock run unless Detroit takes a timeout, which if I'm Detroit, I'm taking a damn timeout.
Preserve as much time as you can.
Yeah, but they're not calling timeout. They're letting them set up. Clock's still running. No timeout from Detroit at all. They could take this all the way down. They don't have to kick this ball until it's 2:03 left on the clock. So I'm really surprised that they didn't take a timeout, because then they get a timeout for the
Should have been a warning.
Yeah, and they're not doing a damn thing. So they're letting them kick the ball, which is good. So now they're up by 13. I'm scratching my head on this one, man. Scratching my head. I still go back to the onside kick, and if you take 7 points off of this, it would be 41-35, and a touchdown wins this game for Detroit. I'm at a loss, man. At a loss.
This to make it 13. Tyler Bass made from 50, missed from 24.
He made it. I'm already watching it.
Colts and Broncos 2 minutes away from the Broncos getting win number 9 on the season and officially giving them their first winning season in a very long time. I think this might be their first winning season since they won the Super Bowl back in the 2015 season. I could be wrong.
I don't think you're right.
Let's take a look. All right, so we will go to Football Reference.
2:03 to go in the game. Detroit down by 13. They can make this a touchdown game, but I don't think, a 6-point game. I don't know that they're going to be able to do anything with this. They have not been able to just really stop Buffalo all day. Oh, wow, and he makes it a touchback. Okay.
Yeah.
No time off the clock. Well, I'm going to watch the rest of this game. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, and then I'm going to call it a night. Go in and get in trouble with my nieces over here and my daughter making gingerbread houses.
Nice.
Think I might go eat some icing. And Detroit 1st down and 10. Goff. Oh, a little bit high on that pass there, Goff. If that would have brought down a little bit, that would have been a 1st down, but just a little high.
So right now in the AFC playoff picture, the Ravens, Broncos, and Chargers are your wild card teams as it stands right now. As right now, the Broncos are in victory formation on 2nd down and 6. They will beat the Colts by a score of 31-13, which means the Houston Texans once again will be champions of the AFC South Division.
Go figure. Let me ask you, what would you say Lamar Jackson's playoff record is?
I would say 2-5 or 3-6.
Playoff record right now, as it stands, is 2-4.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got the 2 wins right.
Yeah, you did. And I think he'll be 2-5 at the end of this season.
Broncos get the win, 31-13, official winning season for the Broncos.
And my apologies, I got my dumb dog out here that decided that she's going to go try to jump over the wall.
Good job, River.
Yeah. She's knocked my camera off my stand 4 times already. So, little shithead sometimes. Didn't want to say that, but she is.
Again, Sunday Night Football coming to you. Packers and Seahawks in Seattle. Of course, you can catch that on NBC. And then tomorrow night, 2 Monday night games. Bills, Vikings, exclusively on ABC and ESPN Plus, and the same ESPN Plus and ESPN for the Raiders and the Falcons.
Wait, hold on. Who's the first game?
One's going at 5, the other's going at 5:30, I think. Bills.
What's the early game?
Bears, Vikings on ABC.
Bears Vikings. Okay.
Falcons Raiders on ESPN. Of course, both games on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, I'll be watching both games. Got some stuff going on tomorrow, and some exciting stuff happening. So, announcement coming in the first of the year, so it'll be fun.
Nice. Very, very
But I'll
nice.
wait until the first of the year before I say anything or do anything. Second down and 10, minute 57 to go up in Detroit. Still down by 13. Let's see what they're able to do. Be okay with Goff throwing for another touchdown. Still here's what I don't understand. You got 3 timeouts. You're not using any of them. So third down and 5, and you just threw it in the dirt. So now it's fourth down. You could have called timeout to save some time, not have to rush, but you decided to rush the play, and Goff wasn't able to go anyplace with the ball.
Which, by the way, the Broncos with that 9th win of the season, they are now. The Broncos went 12, and no, they went 9-7 in 2016. That was their last winning season.
Wow. 7 years.
7 years until today. The Broncos with their first winning season since 2016.
Got the first down to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
He's had a good game catching the ball. He's well over 100 yards.
12 for 181 and a touchdown. Goff, 435 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Don't mean nothing when the defense cannot make a stop.
That's it. And that's been the gameplay for Detroit all day. Is if, he's going down. Nope, he circles out of it. Oh my gosh. Wow. How he didn't get sacked, I'll never know.
435 yards. Unbelievable.
Wow, they all missed. Just flat out missed them. Wow. Incredible. And Allen, 362 yards and only 2 touchdowns.
It's been the run game.
Goff to the for a first down.
There's been a lot of offense in this game for sure.
Yes, it has. And I mean, when you have now, that was 10, 12 yards. Goff is they just 3 timeouts. The coach just does not want to give them up. I mean, I understand it, but I don't understand it all at the same time. Campbell is basically holding on to those 3 timeouts. My guess is if you're able to get the touchdown.
Well, the Bills are going to give you the middle of the field. They're not going to let you beat them deep.
Which is understandable, but I mean, you figure even on the edge, Laporta. See, right here, call a timeout. It's first down. Call a timeout. There's only 53 seconds. You got to maintain some time because even if you get the touchdown, what are you going to do? So he spikes the ball again. Stop the clock. I mean, I just don't understand it. And again, if we were talking about this and you take away the onside kick, you're talking about them going for the winning touchdown right here. You're talking about them going for the win or possibly going for the win. Let's face it, we don't know. But possibly going for the win right now.
Under a minute now. And no sign
here's Goff again. He just threw the ball away. 44 seconds to go. Ugh.
49 seconds.
Yeah, my dog is.
It looks like the 11-game winning streak of the Lions is going to come to an end.
Well, so be it. I mean, it is what it is, right? All
Well,
good things have to come to an end.
streaks are meant to be broken. Absolutely.
But I mean, let's face it, Detroit's still the class of the NFC, and realistically, if they nice one hopper there, Goff, fourth down. So bottom line here is the situation with Detroit is as they start to get some of their players back, hopefully they get some of them back this season. We know what's going on with Aiden Hutchinson. We know what's going on with a lot of their players. With 40 seconds to go, I mean, it's fourth down right now. They need the first down. But I mean, let's say even if the game is over after this play, you're down by 13. You drop to 12-2. You go into a tie with the Eagles, and I don't know what tiebreakers there are right now with the Eagles. I have no idea. I'd have to look it up and see who really takes first place and who drops into second, even with the loss and the win by the Eagles.
Well, I'm going to actually take a look at that right now
Okay.
and see what it is. Now, if you're looking at right now, right now, as it stands, if they were both to be even at 12-2, right
Mhm.
now the Lions would have the edge because the Lions have a 8-1 conference record to the Eagles' 7-2 conference record.
Well, there we go. Oh, little hook and ladder. Got the first down. Got the first. I mean,
And of course,
looks like I got to change these out.
the CBS Sports Blazers, as great looking as they always are from year to year.
It is what it is, right? Nice little hook and ladder there, and first down by Gibbs. Or would you call him Sonic?
That was Sonic.
There's another pass. First down again to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Call the friggin' timeout, man. Looks like he did. Now here's the butt clincher, right? We all know if they get the touchdown, they've got to go for the onside kick. That's a gimme.
Correct.
But again, here's the situation. You would have left Buffalo, less than 20 seconds on the clock to go and kick a field goal to win this game.
And then not to mention the onside kick from earlier, which seems to be the turning point of this game.
And that's what I'm talking about. Had they not tried that onside kick, had they let this play out and just kicked the kickoff, we might be talking about a different game here.
Correct.
So I mean, let's see what the call is here. You got Gibbs or Sonic going back and forth. Nope, no good. 19 seconds. Second down and goal to go.
Chiefs are the top seed at 13-1. Bills will go to 11-3. Pittsburgh 10-4, leading the North again, clinching their division and clinching another spot in the playoffs is the Houston Texans. So far, two divisions have been decided by the Bills, and now the Texans. Goff back in the end zone, way too high for Amon-Ra St. Brown, incomplete.
Yeah, and Patrick is yelling because he thinks he's interfered with. I don't think so, buddy.
19 seconds.
Well, 16 now. They just had another play run. I'm not sure what Patrick is arguing about. He put his hand up. I think he thinks because he had his arm around his waist that should have been pass interference.
Maybe he wanted to tango.
Wanted something. He was pulling a ditty.
Yeah.
Let me get some nuts. Touchdown.
So basically, with no time left, it'll be a 40 burger for the Lions, but they will end up losing this game. to the Bills.
Correct. Nice little route. Like it. I like the action. Was able to get around the corner. Got the corner to shift his weight, turn his shoulders, makes it perfect. So here's the situation, though. We talked about this, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but again, that onside kick is the difference right now. We could be talking about a score that would be 42-41 instead of 48-42, and that's going to be the difference in this game with 12 seconds to go. So Detroit only has 2 timeouts left. My guess is they're going for the onside kick in this. They almost have to. It's not even one of those situations where it's a question mark. You're going to have to declare onside and hope for the best.
Jared Goff, folks, has 5 touchdown passes today. 5.
Instead of 5 interceptions.
So he throws 5 interceptions. They win.
He throws 5 touchdown passes, and it looks like they're going to lose.
And lose. 12 seconds. All but inevitable. Special teams coach telling his hands players, make sure you recover that ball. Packers and Seahawks from the Pacific Northwest on NBC.
Yeah, man, it's almost 5 o'clock. This game is running into some serious OT. Yeah, I don't know. You're looking at a situation where this could be a touchdown, a tutty. Well, he went straight up the middle. Oh, who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? Who's got it? They're digging.
12 manly seconds.
They're digging. No referee has said yet.
No signal.
Where are they saying? Can we get the official single, please? I still don't see anything on from the referees. This thing could be switching hands like 2 or 3 times right now.
Agreed.
As we're sitting here talking.
Again, no time came off.
Who's got? There we go. Whitecap's face is saying Buffalo ball.
And the Bills will hold on for a 48-42 win to go to 11-3. The Lions will go to 12-2.
Wow. So we got 12-2, 11-3.
Yes.
And this was actually a very good. It was kicked right at number 7. Ooh. Wow. Wow, that ball came out and was kicked back into his gut with nobody diving on the ball. That ball was still free for a little while there.
Wow.
What a game. What a game. Game time. Well, my friend, I'm going to sign off of this thing.
All right.
I'm going to go see what kind of trouble I get in with the family. You have a good rest of your birthday weekend, what's left of it.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Enjoy it. I'm sure we'll have a heated discussion again on Wednesday. Hopefully Corey doesn't get himself into any more trouble.
Always making friends is Corey Hammond.
Oh, yes, he is. He is definitely the innovator of making friends on the West Coast.
Indeed.
But anyway, you have a good one. Enjoy and have fun on the night game. I know I'm going to be watching that with great anticipation to see what happens.
Yes, indeed. And right before Chris signs off.
Right before I sign off, Mizzle comes on. What's up, man?
Hey, what's happening? Sorry, me and my boy was getting our dew whipped up, so took a little extra time.
Well, no problem. I'm gonna let you guys have at it. I'm gonna step out. I got my nieces over, and I'm gonna go see what kind of trouble I'm gonna get into with them.
There you go. Enjoy your evening, brother.
Thanks, fellas. You guys have a good one, and I will talk to y'all soon.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
So, Pittsburgh has officially clinched a playoff berth. By way of the Broncos winning over the Colts, or the Elways winning over the Colts, that officially gives the Texans the AFC South division for the second year in a row.
Oh,
Right now, because the Lions still have the better conference record than the Eagles, even though they're both at 12-2. The Lions have an 8-1 conference record to the Eagles' 7-2 conference record. So the Lions still holding on to the top seed in the NFC. Of course, big matchup between the Seahawks and the Packers coming up in about roughly 25 minutes
oh yes.
in the Pacific Northwest. 90 points combined between the Bills and the Lions. No defense decided to show up today.
No, there was no need for it.
As well, I'll tell you what, Josh Allen might have told
MVP, man.
Josh Allen might have told Saquon Barkley, this is a two-man race for the MVP.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I need to find NBC, I guess, right?
Yes. We got them coming up.
Any basketball on?
Well, the Warriors will be playing soon as well against the Dallas Mavericks.
No shooter though yet, right? He'll probably be probably on the next couple of days.
Let's see here. Well, let's see here. Going on. Okay, so the Warriors will be at 5:30 at home again against the Dallas Mavericks, and then the next Warriors game will be there's that crap. So the Warriors game he might be joining the Warriors in Memphis on the 19th on Thursday.
Okay.
Because Tuesday is, of course, the NBA Cup championship between the Bucks and the Thunder.
Who cares? Well, we really don't care because we're glad the Warriors didn't make it.
We did not want them to go to Vegas. No, absolutely not. So, just a recap of what's gone down here in Week 15 of the NFL. Like I said, make some room on the couch. Just make sure you got some Cool Ranch Doritos, some Gatorade water, and some Coca-Cola for your boys, and scoot over and make some room. Rams beat the
Are we
Niners.
talking about your Niners?
Yeah, 12-6. Rams beat the Niners on Thursday night, which was not a very good birthday gift for me, but the Sharks kind of made up for it. All right, so Ravens get the win. 5 touchdown passes by Lamar Jackson. They beat the Giants 35-14. Big day for Lamar. 5 TD passes. Henry ran for 7 yards. Bateman had 2 TD receptions. 3 catches, 80 yards.
He only got 70.
Henry only ran for 67.
Okay, so he didn't. He doesn't have the 11,000 yet.
Well, the Ravens still ran for 170 yards as a team.
Oh, well, he didn't really got to do much then.
No. Well, I mean, okay, I'll just say it like this: Lamar Jackson had more touchdown passes than incompletions.
Whoa. Is it NBC or ABC that has the football game, right?
NBC has Sunday Night Football, yes.
NBC, so it should be on Good Football America, right?
Yes, it should be on Football Night America, yes.
Oh, I found it. I had to go to a different NBC station of the multitude of channels that I have. The damn Elways are going to make the damn playoffs.
You know, that is their first winning season since 2016.
Yes. Did the Chargers hold off and win?
The Buccaneers put up a 40-burger on Harbaugh.
And I picked the Buccaneers, didn't I?
Chris was the lone wolf in that game. Just like you were. Oh, no. Oh, not the ugly neon greens. Oh, God.
That's what they're wearing tonight?
Yes.
Looking like a highlighter?
Yeah. But I think
I picked up a game. So I picked up 2 games, right?
Well.
Because I picked the Rams to win, and I picked the Bills to win.
Yeah. You did. So in a sense, you picked up 2 games, in a sense.
Yes.
But we both lost a game because we picked the Steelers and the damn Eagles won.
And then Chris picked the Eagles, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Lone wolf that one. Nice.
He did. So, well, I'm pretty sure Mr. McDonald is mad because he didn't want the Jets to
Draft
win, but
position.
the Jets won today. As
They beat the Jaguars. Come on.
hey, you
And the defense wasn't playing that spectacular either.
you play who's on your schedule.
That's 100%.
It is what
100%.
it is.
100%.
Adams and Rogers looked like they were back in Green Bay as Rogers threw for 3 TDs and Devontae had 9 for 198. But it had to take a last-second touchdown for the Jets to even beat the Jaguars.
Yep.
But wins a win, 32-25. Fourth win for the Jets, 3-11 for the Jaguars. And we all picked the doggone Panthers to win, and the Cowboys said, hold my beer. Cowboys get the win, 30-14. And I'm pretty sure your wife is mad. It's like, why are we winning? No. But
She didn't even watch the game.
Cowboys are 6-8. Cooper Rush throws for 3 touchdowns, but Rico Dowdle, once again, third straight game, running over 100 yards. He had 149 today for the Cowboys on 25 carries. And Sedarius Lamb decided he remembered how to catch the football. 9 catches for $116 and a touchdown. Panthers go to 3-11. Cowboys get the win 30-14. The Commanders had to hold on, but they do get the win 20-19 over the Saints. The Saints did score as time expired, but they decided to go for the win and go for 2. But it did not work out, and the Commanders have their first winning season since, as I look it up here, the Boston Braves, the Boston Redskins, the Washington Redskins, the Washington football team, the Washington Commanders.
Give me a second. I left
Hold on.
my phone. Give me a second. Forgot my phone. Be right back.
All right. So while he gets his phone, this is the first official winning season for the Commanders since the 2016 season when they went 8-7-1, and then they won 9 games in 2015, went 9-7, and actually won the doggone division. And Jay Gruden was the head coach then. So that's their first winning season since 2016. And they have a chance for double-digit wins for the first time since 2012, which oddly enough was RG3's rookie year.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, chance for the Commanders to get 10 wins next week.
Did you and Chris already talk about Travis Hunter winning a Heisman?
Briefly, but basically, just the fact of, I mean, his speech from what I've read was absolutely outstanding. Obviously, he talked about his dad.
Yes.
Then, of course, hugged Dion. Like I said, and we've been saying this on our Mizzle and Dub show, that, I mean, they really couldn't get it wrong if it was Hunter or Ashton Genty. There was no wrong pick, but I mean, it's hard to not give it to a guy that plays both ways, which is rare in today's football. So, I mean, it's kind of hard not to give that to him. And, I mean, well earned, well deserved. First two-way player to win it since, of course, the Hall of Famer, the great Charles Woodson, did it back in 1997 while wearing the maize in blue of Michigan. And obviously, as said earlier, the second Colorado Buffalo joining the late, great Rashawn Salam, who won it back
yes,
in
indeed.
1994 as a running back for the Colorado Buffalo. So Colorado's got 2 Heisman Trophy winners in their proud history there, and it will shine bright in Boulder, Colorado. That's for certain. All right, so Commanders get the win. They beat the Saints 2019. They go to 9-5. Saints go to 5-9 on the year. I'll say this. Any other year with the way Joe Burrow has been slinging the football, he would be in the MVP category. 3 more touchdowns today. As the Bengals get their 6th win, they're 6-8. They beat the Titans 37-27. Will Levis might have had some bad mail today, as he was in a very giving mood as he threw 3 interceptions. He was eventually placed by Mason Rudolph. Rudolph actually played well in this time that he came in. He was 21 of 26 for 209 yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. But it was all Cincinnati. Burrow, 26 37, 271, 3 touchdowns. Chase Brown ran for 97 yards. Jamar Chase had 9 for 94. T. Higgins, 5 for 88. As the Bengals still trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive, beating the Titans 37-27. The Chiefs, yes, it will say that they won by 14, but realistically, it really wasn't a very impressive win per se. And then Mahomes kind of landed awkwardly and funny. The diagnosis right now is a high ankle sprain, but he is considered week to week.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, every time he bends and you think he's slipping, he finds a way to just get back in there. But Chiefs remain the number 1 seed. They're 13-1. Browns 3-11, 21-7. Chiefs get the win in the dog pound. As mentioned, Texans, by way of the loss by the Colts, officially clinched the AFC South, winning by a final score of 20-12 over the Miami Dolphins. Tua was in a very giving mood today for the Dolphins as he threw 3 picks. As Stroud threw 3 touchdown passes. And the Texans, second year in a row under DeMeco Ryans, champions of the AFC South Division. As mentioned in the Battle of the Horses, it was the John Elways, a.k.a. the Denver Broncos, getting the win over the Colts, 31-13. Now, even though this is not on the Mizzle and Dub show, I have to do it because...
Who got the Scott Mitchell Award?
Jonathan Taylor. What the hell?
You should let me know. I could have the music played.
You used to play it anyway, but Jonathan Taylor now has the dubious distinction of Deshaun Jackson.
Oh, no.
As he clearly had a touchdown.
Yes.
It was the ultimate mistake.
Did he touch his hand?
No. He drops the ball before crossing the goal line.
Oh, no. No, not that.
So thus, not only did you cost your team 6 points.
No.
You give the ball back to the Broncos.
On the touchback.
And of course, they promptly get points off that drive.
Oh.
So that takes away the fact that you had 22 carries for 107 yards.
Oh.
But no.
No.
Okay, boys and girls. While playing the game of football, make sure you cross over the goal line first before you drop the ball.
Yes.
Because if you drop the ball before you cross the goal line, and it bounces either out of bounds, out of the end zone, the ball goes to the defense at their own 20-yard line.
Yes. It's called a touchback.
It's called a touchback.
Indeed.
So,
trust me, my quarterback, Derek Carr, did that multiple times.
Yes. I mean, heck, my quarterback was a dumbass and pulled the Dan Orlovsky in Denver.
Back in the end zone.
Yeah. Touched the white line, and they lost 11-10. That was the final score. It was like I was watching the Giants and Rockies at Coors Field. And we'll mention this again on the Mizzle and Dub show, recap show later on after Sunday Night Football. But the Scott Mitchell Award goes to Jonathan Taylor.
Yes.
Of the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh, baby.
God. But
and the Lions, the Bills, Dan Campbell, the Lions on that 4th and 2.
Yes. Yeah.
They got beat by their own medicine.
John McDermott decided, you know what? We're gonna do it. And they did. Well, again, first off, the game did not disappoint. At all. On the offensive side of the ball, as the Bills and the Lions, Bills get the win.
We picked this one to be our primetime game right here.
Yeah.
This was going to be a good one.
Yeah. Boy, that is a hard pick between the Seahawks and the Packers. They're split. But 48-42, Josh Allen was just magnificent again. 22 of 34, 360 yards, threw for two TDs. James Cook 14 carries, 105, 2 TDs. Johnson 5 catches for a buck 14. Coleman was back, had a big catch for 64 yards. Kincaid 4 catches, 53 yards. Knox 2 catches for 42 yards. Shakir 6 for 39. Now, Jared Goff could have not played any better.
Right.
Goff was 38 for 59 for 494 yards.
Wow.
5 touchdown passes. No interceptions. And you lose by 6.
Well, I'm gonna have to agree with what Chris was saying earlier on the show. I was listening in that they shouldn't have went for that onside kick. That was too early.
Shouldn't have.
About at them points.
No.
Ooh, the Packers coming out and they all whites.
You
The green and yellow stripes.
So basically, if you take away those 7 points,
yeah,
the Lions win by 1.
Exactly. You spotted them points by doing that onside kick, and it wasn't necessary.
Those all whites are those
on
all
the
whites on the Packers.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah,
they're pretty crispy.
Yeah,
they're pretty crispy.
I mean, could you imagine seeing Sterling Sharp and Brett Favre wearing those, or Jim Taylor running the Packers sweep in those?
Ooh.
My goodness. But yeah, well, now this one should be a dent here because, as we mentioned, the Seahawks fighting for the NFC West and coming into this game against the Packers. Of course, the Packers still have an outside shot.
They got the wild card spot, right? One of the wild card spots right now, correct?
They do. Right now, They are the number 5 seed.
5.
Well, I'm only saying that because they have one less loss than the Commanders. The Commanders hold the last spot.
Got it.
So
now, can something happen with? Well, I'm pretty sure something can happen within the NFC West. But if the Packers win this game, which I did pick them to win, does this shift some things within the playoffs? Can you see that? If that was,
so if the Packers win, it would give them their 10th win, but they would still be, in a sense, 2 games behind the Vikings for the 5th seed. So right now,
okay.
Vikings hold the 5 seed with their 11-2 record, which should be 12-2 because they are playing the Bears. So this should be 12 wins for the Vikings tomorrow. But of course, this is why you play the game. Anything can happen, and plus, it is a division game against the Bears. And the last time they played, the Bears did force them to go in overtime, and the Vikings had to eke out a win in Soldier Field. But because they're back at home in the big Viking ship with that big ass horn. Exactly. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I know we picked them to win, but truthfully speaking, I don't think anybody expected the Buccaneers to go into Inglewood and hang up 40 on Harbaugh.
No.
Especially with how that defense most of the year has been playing very well in Inglewood.
Well, no excuses being made for the Chargers and how they play, but I believe Herbert didn't practice a couple of days leading up to the week of playing football. So, not saying the chemistry could have been off or something like that, but I mean, when Harbaugh was coaching your team, he had a game like this. So any given Sunday.
Yeah,
any given Sunday.
But it's very rare to see some team out physical Harbaugh.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
I mean, but I know
unless
if
you're Ohio State.
Yeah, right. But I know if Oos was in here right now, he would definitely be saying Reagan baked today because he was Reagan today because Reagan Mayfield was 22 of 27 for 288 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. And
but he fished it.
Yes, but like we said, how they got the bus ready for Mike Tomlin in Canton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
You might need to do the same thing for Mike Evans right now because of what he did today.
Amazing.
9 catches, $159, and 2 tutties for the future Hall of Famer from Texas A&M, Mike Evans. And damn it, I keep asking, feed Bucky! And they listen to me. Bucky Irving, 15 carries, 117 yards.
What you say?
Feed Bucky. Just feed him. Feed
and they
him.
must obey.
Yes. But it was good to see Lam McConkey back out there for the Chargers.
Mhm.
But Chargers go to 8-6. Buccaneers go to 8-6. Buccaneers maintain their lead in the division over the Falcons. As the Falcons are here in Vegas, getting ready to play the Raiders on Monday night tomorrow. Falcons coming in at 6-7. Cardinals still have a shot at the division.
Crosby,
They're at
out
7-7.
for
They
the
beat
year.
the Patriots 30-17. James Conner was again running hard, running solid, as Kyler Murray took care of the ball. As the Cardinals in their all whites get the win over the Patriots 30-17. Kyler efficient,
Did I pick
23
the
of 30,
Patriots or the Cardinals?
224. James Conner 16 carries, a buck 10 and 2 TDs. I'm telling you, folks, you need to learn about Trey McBride, the Cardinals tight end, because this young man can play some ball. And if you have not watched him, you are definitely missing out because he is a stud at tight end. Going through some more scores here. Eagles and Steelers in the Battle of the Keystone State. It was all Philadelphia. It was 17-13 at the half, but the Eagles outscored the Steelers in the second half 10-0.
Something told me to go with the Eagles with that when you asked me that question because I forgot to make that pick. But I was like, I got to go against the rule, though. It's okay. Mike Tomlin already clinched his winning season. Yeah. They're going to get in the playoffs.
They're in the playoffs.
And I'll be scared of that team in the playoffs.
Yeah. But Jalen Hurts threw the ball with efficiency today. He was 25 of 32, 292.
You think he wasn't? You think he wasn't after what AJ Brown said?
Oh yeah.
Well, like how many targets did AJ Brown have, and how many receptions did he have?
AJ Brown today, 8 receptions, a buck 10, 1 tutty.
How many targets?
11 targets.
Yeah, the last time AJ Brown got to complaining about the passing game, he had numbers like that afterwards.
But Devontae Smith had one more target than him. Devontae Smith had 12 targets and caught 11 for a buck on 9. So the Eagles hitting their stride, perhaps, with a big win, 27-13. Again, they're 12-2 on the year, so right now it's a foot race for the number 1 seed between the Eagles and the Lions. But because the Lions have the better conference record, Lions still holding on to the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Well, their record alone gives them the number 1 seed.
But glad you're with us on this talking-ish edition with Dub, Chris Mizzle. Chris took off to go be with family, and now I'm joined by my esteemed colleague on the Mizzle and Dub show, Mizzle, getting his hair braided in and whatnot.
You know.
Just going over all the games from the NFL. So this game between the Packers and Steelers, which really they are giving the Packers -3.
Really?
On the road in Seattle, which we know
in the 12.
In the 12. Well, I mean, normally speaking, historically, the 12s in prime time have normally done very, very exceptionally well. They got one of the highest. They got one of the highest winning percentages.
Ooh. Before we start talking about the 12 in this game, while I saw my mom, let me ask this question. Remember when the line came out with the Panthers and the Cowboys?
Yes.
The line.
Yes.
And the Cowboys were the underdog.
Yes.
Do you think the Cowboys took that kind of personal, a little personally? You think?
Wouldn't you?
I mean, the Panthers almost took the defending champs to the brink. So I'm not.
They did. Yes, they did.
I'm not pretty much shocked that line went that way. But I think the reason why the Cowboys played the way they did today because they felt disrespected you should feel kind of superior when you go play the Panthers because they're not it.
Well, look at it like this: how they lost the game last Monday night against the Bengals, when all they had to do was just get out of the way when the punt was blocked. But instead,
there's people that don't understand how that play, how they got the ball. I'm like, it touched another player. Once the ball touched the Cowboy player, it was live.
So
it was a fumble or a muff, whatever the.
For those that know football, and when you practice special teams, if the ball either goes behind you or the kick is blocked, you will hear your teammates yell, Peter, 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 which means get out the way, don't touch the ball. Let the other team touch it so it can be downed.
Or
But just
if the
get out
ball
the
would have
way.
went out of bounds, it would have been lined
Yes.
up at the 40.
Yes. Or the ball is dead wherever it places at. Now,
Yeah.
if they automatically kick it out of bounds on the kickoff, as Mizzle just said, you get the ball to 40. But on a punt, oh yeah, I forgot. This is the Mike Holmgren Bowl because he did coach for both teams.
He sure did.
Led both teams to a Super Bowl. But of
Yes, he
course,
did.
this brings back the great memory of when me and Mizzle, back in 2003, he came to Fifth Street and we watched the wild card game between the Packers and the Seahawks. And it goes into overtime. And of course, this was the infamous
We're going to win.
Matt Hasselbeck. We're going to take the ball. We're going to score.
You're going to score. Why you do that?
Then Al Harris, the Packers quarterback, said, oh, yeah, we're going to score. Hold my Miller Lite. I'm a pick you off and I'm a Lambo leap and we're getting out of here. Tastes great, less filling. And then Mizzle for the rest of that day, he went in ham on Matt Hasselbeck. And oh God, if we had
I wish
social
we
media,
were doing our show back then on that one. that would have been that. You'd have definitely got a lot of that right there.
Sammy, what's up, fam?
You'd have got a lot of that day if we were doing that show. I promise you.
Not only that, he by sure would have gotten that award for doing that for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. On the first play?
On the first. Yeah. Don't be like Tyshawn Raekwon Samuel talking about, I'm not frustrated. I'm not, I just haven't got the ball. And then you finally get the ball and hit you in the wrong spot. But I will say this, though. If the Packers cannot guard 99, talking about Leonard Williams, if they can't contain Leonard Williams, it's going to be a long day for Jordan Love and that Packers.
Long day. But I think, you know what? When the last time Josh Jacobs played in this stadium, what did he do?
He went for 286 yards. And he waved bye-bye to the 12s.
Yes. So I think he might have I think the Packers are going to lead on him. I mean, he's had
as they should.
Multiple back with his last two games, he had 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
I miss him in the silver and black.
Well, and let's see who is waving the flag or who is hoisting the flag up tonight. A great tradition in Seattle.
Yes.
Yes, John Ryan.
Oh, good call.
Which, if people don't remember, he was the gentleman that started the comeback against the Packers back in the 2014 NFC Championship game as he threw the fake punt touchdown pass.
Correct.
To get the Seahawks on the board.
Correct.
And there goes the 12 flag waving up there high above Lumen Field for the beautiful Pacific Northwest to see.
Man, I'm dying to get back up there.
I definitely love to go see it for the first time.
Not literally dying, but I would love to get back up north.
I definitely would like to catch a Mariners game at T-Mobile Park. See the house that George Kenneth Griffey Jr. built.
Is that on the list?
Oh, yeah. Melton and Nixon back to receive the kick. Packers get the ball first, and he's going to bring out the end zone. And he's across the 30. Nice return by Mixon. Mm-hmm. And the Packers get some good field position to start off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, Jordan Love has been playing a lot better.
So let's plan for that in 2026.
Okay.
God willing.
God willing. Yeah, those all whites are saucy on the Packers.
Man, they're pretty clean. Yeah, I do like it.
Yeah,
I do like it. They went. Whoever designed that one, it went nice.
Yeah,
this is their Thursday night uniforms, though.
Yeah, at the 37. Love's going to put it up there in the screen to Josh Jacobs. And if JJ didn't run into his defender, he could have had some more daylight.
That always tends to happen on screenplays. You always run into your lineman.
Yeah.
It tends to happen.
Love, no interceptions in the last 3 games, 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions of the year.
Did you just put the curse on him?
I don't believe in that stuff. I don't believe in Brock. See, I'm not superstitious like most baseball players were when I play baseball. That just wasn't me. It was just, okay, it's a game. Just go play the game and play the game the right way.
Correct.
Another screen to Jacobs. Flag on the play, might be coming back for cheating. But as it stands, it's a first down.
What would be what you think? Holding or illegal man downfield?
Probably ineligible man downfield. Oh, it's on the defense. Never mind. That's a first down. Add 15 more to that as Cleet Blakeman is our referee.
Oh, roughing the passer for sure.
Oh, yeah. You can't do that.
You can't do that. Roughing the passer.
That's 15.
Easy.
Oh, my goodness.
That's easy roughing the passer.
I mean,
I wish but wait, unless you got on the Raider uniform, because the dude just pushed Aiden O'Connell after he clearly threw the ball. But we don't get that call.
They were playing the Swifties, unfortunately.
Well, whatever.
All right, we got the Warriors and Mavericks getting ready to tip off in San Francisco.
Man, I should have set up the little TV up in here too to have the Warrior game on.
I might have to get my tablet ready. Give Jacobs
wait
first
a minute.
one on the carry.
I can watch the Warriors on my phone too. So yeah.
There you go. All right, Seahawks in those ugly lime green uniforms. But it is still one of the best home field advantages in all the NFL.
Oh, the 12 is real.
Yeah. From the Kingdome to CenturyLink / Lumen Field.
It's always going to be the link for me.
Yeah.
Just like what is Oakland going to be when the Raiders were playing and the A's were playing there? What was always going to be there?
The Oakland Alameda County Coliseum.
Yeah, you're damn right. Or, for short, if you're from the Bay, the Coliseum.
The Coliseum.
That's where
I'm at 66th and Hagenberger. That's where I'm at right now.
Oh, you got the Coliseum. Hey man, get one of them hot dogs for me, bro.
Jacobs first down inside the 20.
Yes,
Packers
indeed.
on the move. And looks like JJ's got a visor on his helmet.
He wore a visor when he was with the Raiders a couple of times. I believe. Could be wrong. Where's the sports section?
Looks like it's neon.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, it is. Neon visor. JJ over 1,000 yards. He is third in the NFL in rushing yards.
But are we shocked at him getting 1,000 yards?
No, he is a former NFL rushing champion, so that's nothing new. Ball inside the 19. Toss back to JJ. And there goes JJ again. He's to the 10. Boy, once he gets going, he is very hard to tackle. He is one of the tops in yards after contact.
Yeah. Wait a minute, man. Where is the sports section on here? Packers are looking good on the opening drive.
They are. Ball at the 10-yard line. Jacobs, 87 touches in the first quarter, so they always try to establish him early and often.
Get him started.
Which benefits, and he gets it again. First down. It'll be first and goal at about the 7 or 6 yard line. Now, obviously, the Packers holding on to one of those wild card spots, which is currently held by them, the Vikings, and the Commanders. Now, they still have an outside shot with the division, but of course, obviously, the Lions will have to collapse.
Yeah.
Because the Lions do hold the tiebreaker over the Packers in the season series.
Do you see the Lions collapsing?
Truthfully, I don't know.
I think they might be your NFC champions if they keep up the way they're playing. Even though they did take the L to the Bills, it was not bad.
No. Well, again, either defense couldn't stop either offense. It's
So-
just that decision to go for the onside kick. Again, this is what Dan Campbell does, so we don't expect anything different. But I just don't know if that
Yeah.
was the right time to do that, and
Agreed.
thus it cost them a touchdown. 2nd and goal for the Packers. Jacobs has 26 yards on the ground and 17 yards reception. It's been the Josh Jacobs drive.
As they should, because, like I said,
Fake. Love. He can run for it. He's going to run for it. And he's to the 1-yard line. Sets up 3rd and goal.
close.
Wilson was in the backfield. If he would have reacted a little bit sooner, he possibly could have scored.
Yes.
If he didn't hesitate.
Yeah, that hezzy. If he didn't do that little hezzy like he wanted to throw it, I think, you're completely right. I agree.
3rd and goal. Jacobs. Touchdown Packers. His 12th touchdown of the season. And that drive was all Josh Jacobs of the Packers. Strike first here inside the 12. 10 plays, 63 yards. And it started with a very good kick return by Nixon.
Yes, indeed. Well,
Oh, great seal there by Tom, number 50.
yeah.
This to make it a 7-0 lead for the Packers here in the early going.
Oh, the Packer fans are there live in the 12.
Well, they too are one of the fan bases that travels very well.
Yes, this is true.
9 touchdowns in the last 5 games for Josh Jacobs. Can we say production? Packers up early 7-0. All right. Well, I guess.
And the Raiders offered him about, I think, a little bit north of what the Packers offered him. I just think he wanted out of Vegas.
Well, the last time we saw the Mavericks and the Warriors, we saw something that very rarely happens, which is a lot of passion from Wardell.
Mr. Wardell. Yes. I'm trying to get that to operate on my phone because I still want to watch the football game because I think this is going to be an intriguing game. And unfortunately,
since that game, the Warriors have gone 4-8. The Mavericks have gone 11-2. So obviously the records have flipped because the Warriors at that time was 10-2 and the Mavericks were 5-7. So there you have it. But I mean, the Warriors have gotten some rest, so we will see what happens. Obviously, Wardell doesn't need motivation.
No.
Obviously, the Warriors made a move adding Dennis Schroeder to basically be the second point guard. And possibly trying to add Vucevic from the Bulls or find another big.
Again, I agree with Oos. They should have got a big man. But what they went out and did, they got a replacement for DeAnthony Melton because Melton was having a good season before he got hurt. So they just went out and got somebody that can also run the second squad and also can get in the starting rotation and take the ball out of Curry's hand. And Curry can just do what he does best and just run the floor. So
I mean, you always want to free up your shooters. That's the main thing. And plus, like I said, Schroeder made a career torching the Warriors because it seemed like it didn't matter what team was playing for, Dennis Schroeder just seemed to just torch us.
Yeah,
with his offensive play.
Yes.
But right now, folks, we're gonna sign off this channel, but we're gonna come back on our Mizzle and Dub channel. So.
Yes.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be.
You're reading my mind. I was just about to ask you that question if that's what you wanted to do.
So we're gonna end this episode of Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle, and those that hung out with us talk some football. We appreciate it. But we will be right back. But we will be on the Mizzle and Dub banner. So just bear with us. Thank you guys for on this edition of Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle. So stay tuned.
Oh, it is.
The Mizzle and Dub show will be coming up in just a few seconds. But,
yes.
We're just 3 guys talking some ish, but come back over. Mizzle and Dub Show coming at you real soon.
Yes, indeed.